Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the campus at Tabor College in Hillsborough, Kansas for today's KCAC.
And it's been a starting pitching heavy series.
Yeah.
You're going to have to trust guys that go deep into games.
Yeah.
We've seen that the whole entire series with the two starting pitchers for Bethany and for Tabor.
Yeah.
So I think whoever can get their starter to go the longest
Right.
is gonna have a chance to win this game.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yesterday, Blue Jays did find a way to win both games, but Soto game 1, Morales game 2. I mean, they showed up and gave their team a chance to win.
Yeah.
So today with Guzman on the bump for Bethany, if he's able to be as dominant as those two guys, I mean, anything can happen today.
And Williams on the bump for the Blue Jays. I mean,
Yeah.
leads the conference in Ks per 9.
Yeah.
So he's a guy that can really get that swing and miss stuff, which
Right.
we've seen from the two starting pitchers.
Yeah.
In Bowers and Marcelo.
Yeah.
And when you have those swing and miss guys, you're able to walk a couple guys,
Right.
have those base runners on, but you also have your defense behind you
Yeah.
that you can trust.
Yeah. No, we have a lot of guys on the staff here at Tabor that you feel good about, but Evan's definitely one of those guys that when he gets on the bump, the whole team, everyone at the game feels like the Blue Jays are going to win.
for
So,
sure.
with
For sure.
Evan on the bump today, definitely excited for what he's about to do. So,
Let's dive on into what the records are looking like and
yeah, so talked about the coaches yesterday. This is, Coach in Bethany's Coach Ortiz, Olin Ortiz. This is a 6th year with the program, 9-10 overall record, 5-5 in the conference. And then, Skip, Mark Stanford, head coach for the Blue Jays. This is his 17th year. Big time KCAC matchup here today. Excited to see what goes down.
Yeah. And for the starting pitchers today, we have for the Swedes, you have Joseph Guzman. He's a freshman, 1-2 record, 3.97 ERA, and we have number 17 Evan Williams starting for the Blue Jays. He is a senior from Idaho. He has this year he's been really good this year. He has a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah.
In his last appearance against York, he had 5 2/3 innings and 5 earned runs, but had 12 strikeouts.
12 strikeouts.
So
yeah.
he's a guy that can really get the swing and miss stuff.
Right.
It's just about missing barrels for him.
Yeah.
Getting that weak contact and also having those strikeouts is huge for him.
Right. And, with today, the wind coming out of the west, I mean, it's not a secret that the Blue Jay ballpark here has a short porch to right. So, wind blowing out to right, the lefties obviously, and the righties with hitting the ball the other way. I think we're going to see some balls fly out of the yard today.
For sure. What do you think the Swedes have to do to, take a game from the Blue Jays here?
Yeah, after winning 2 games, it's never just a guarantee that you're going to win that game 3. So, first of all, the Blue Jays are going to have to come out and take care of business pitch by pitch. But, yeah, Bethany, their offense proved that they can put some runs up. And so if they have some support by Guzman with giving them a good start, if their offense just puts a couple runs up, that's when they can believe in themselves and get something rolling. And then at that point, late in the game, if it's a close game, anything can happen.
Yeah. And I think for Tabor, it's the quality of their at-bats throughout the game.
Right.
We saw in the first couple innings of the game, games 1 and 2, they struggled a little bit with what was happening. And then towards the later of the game, they felt more comfortable with their at-bats. You saw a lot more walks. You saw a lot more hit by pitches. You saw stuff where they were putting pressure on the pitcher, whether that was on the base paths or in the box.
Yeah.
And I think that's important for them to seize that early in the game.
Right.
Don't let the first couple innings lose those first couple innings just because you don't really know what the pitcher's doing up there.
Right.
You want to take control of this game early.
Yeah, and yesterday in that game 1, the Blue Jays were struggling a little bit on offense, but Soto had 2 7-pitch innings. That's 14 pitches and 2 whole innings. Being able to take care of business was big time for Soto, and he was able to go deep in that game. But the Blue Jays finally put it together, and like we were saying all game, finding ways to extend their ABs, extend the inning, and make it where putting some pressure on guys. And then we see it. Marcelo hits that gap shot, and score at home plate, and then they try to get the out at third on Connor Flynn. Connor Flynn ends up being able to round because the ball gets passed and able to score, take the 2-run lead. So, yeah, just putting pressure on them, having good ABs. Whoever has more of those good ABs today will be the team that comes out on top.
Yeah, of course. And so we'll take a quick commercial break, and we will be back to discuss the starting lineups for each team.
Welcome back to Hillsboro. For those of you joining us, my name is Josh Jones, and I'm joined here with Caleb Apple. Today's broadcast was brought to you by the hard work of our production crew. Across campus in the studio, Creighton Kakula is directing today's game, assisted by Brett Buckingham. Yeah, getting started here. Evan Williams, big 17. I mean, you could arguably say he's the Blue Jays ace, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's pitching like one right now.
Yeah.
He had a complete game shutout against Friends.
Yeah.
And has been a guy that, over the past couple of years has kind of transformed his role. He started his first year as a starter and then went to a reliever last year. So he's been a guy that has been versatile, but really has found his role here early on. Let's go ahead and look into the Bethany starting lineup for Game 3. Leading off is the center fielder, number 42, Jonathan Christ. Batting second, the left fielder, number 12, William Sanchez. Batting third, the shortstop, number 20, Fernando Bones. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 24, Alexander Cuevas. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 33, Danny Barker. Batting sixth, the third baseman, number 52, Emmanuel Alicia. Batting seventh, the second baseman, number 49, Josue Figuera. Batting eighth, the catcher, number 13, Joseph Cordoba. Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 47, Diego Rivera. And on the bump is number 50, Joseph Guzman. And defensively for the Blue Jays, got a little bit of a change up here. Third base, Marcelo Aguirre. Behind the plate, Garen Plummer. Shortstop, Isaiah Cohen. Second base, played third base yesterday. Second base is Sergio Gutierrez. First base, Cody Moore. Right fielder, Colt Schieffer. Center fielder, Mikey Acosta. And in left field is Micah Dvorak. Blue Jays really looking for that sweep. Gain momentum in KCC play.
Definitely.
I think it's huge for them to get a sweep here.
Yeah, good teams win a series. I mean, Skip said it in the post-game series yesterday, great team sweep. So it's important here that the Blue Jays stay locked in and don't be satisfied and just win the series. First pitch in there for strike one. And I just need to make a comment. Is this a color rush game of the KCAC? We got the royal blue pinstripes and the Bethany's rocking and then the Blue Jays in the baby blue.
Some people may think we're playing MLB The Show right now.
Yeah.
Just with the color mashup and what's going on, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But I'm all for colors.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'm a little biased. I like the Blue Jay babies,
Oh, yeah.
but, I don't hate those royal blues. They're different, but they're cool. In there for strike 2. Second pitch was inside for ball 1. That strike makes it a 1-2 count here on Jonathan Christ. Jonathan Christ had a couple good ABs yesterday for the Swedes.
4 for 9 this series.
4 for 9.
So he's playing some pretty good ball right now.
Yeah, definitely. And, I mean, defensively too, just made it look clean out there. So he's a good player for the Swedes. Excited to see what he can do this year for the Swedes. So, that ball there makes it a 2-2 count. Evan gets the pitch with the windup, and he delivers the pitch. Going to be up again, making it a full count here. And that's, I feel like that's another thing that we need to mention. Yesterday, the Blue Jay pitchers got a lot of guys 1-2, 0-2 count, way ahead. And, fell behind in a for those and, evened them up or went to 3-2, threw a lot of pitches. So I think another thing that Evan needs to be good at today is when we get ahead to finish them off.
For sure. And I think it's you saw that with how many strikeouts the Blue Jays were getting. But it's about the quality of the stuff that's happening and the trust behind it.
Yes, definitely. Yep, so 3-2 count here. Jonathan Christ leading off for the Swedes. Beautiful day for baseball. Evan Williams gets the pitch with the windup and delivers. Going to be fouled straight back. So I think the 7th pitch of the AB there, making Evan Williams work here early on.
And that's something that Bethany's kind of done. They've been able to get deep in counts, whether it's a 2-2 or 3-2. They've been able to foul some quality pitches off.
That ball's going to be lined to center field, right to Mikey Acosta. Brings it in with ease for out number 1. Good AB there by Jonathan Christ, though.
I mean, you can't ask much more other than getting on base for your leadoff. You saw a lot of pitches in different locations, too. Saw the off-speed pitch, so can be a good start for your leadoff hitter, even though he didn't get on base.
Right, as doing a little coaching myself and stuff like that, it's not always about your batting average. It's about your QABs, your quality at bats, and that was definitely a QAB there. So that pitch inside there for ball 1 to start off the AB against Sanchez. Sanchez had a big-time home run yesterday. He definitely got into it. He's a big swinger, so you got to make some pitches against this guy. And they have a bunch of hitters in the lineup. You can't just throw down the middle. And as we say it, that ball is ripped to left field. Going to be off the fence. And he bat flips and he's not able to get to second base. Because he's thinking it's going to be a home run.
Wind's not blowing out today.
Yeah, so helps the Blue Jays out there by, not getting out of the box. I thought it was gone too from up here, but
double play ball now.
Yeah.
And so that could be a big base running mistake there from the Swedes.
Oh, definitely, for sure. It's such a huge difference, that extra 90 feet being in scoring position or being on first here. Like you said, ground ball now is a double play. When ground ball could have got the guy to third or even score him if there's an error that gets through. So, big time mistake there by the Swedes. Hopefully it doesn't hurt them here. Evan with the delivery, going to be up. And he's missing up quite a bit here early on, so he's going to have to figure that out, get on top here. So 1 out here, counts 1-0. Sanchez takes the lead. Evan comes set. Delivers the pitch. Going to be fouled back to the first base dugout. Hopefully that didn't hit Coach Jones down there.
Probably did, though.
So that foul ball does make it a 1-1 count here. Good count. Throw something low in the zone here, get a ground ball. Sanchez with a big lead at first base. Not going anywhere. And the pitch is going to hit Bones in the elbow. Hits Bones in the bones. Puts him on first base. So here in the first inning, 1 out. Guy in scoring position. The Swedes have runners at first and second base. Sanchez at second, Bones at first. And now coming up for the Swedes is going to be number 24, Alexander Cuevas. Cuevas had a decent day yesterday, too.
He had a couple of walks, did some good plate appearances, but didn't have a hit.
Right.
So he's looking to change that here. He is their best hitter so far this season, but had some quality at-bats, but just wasn't able to put it, in play.
Definitely.
So had a big out, and he was the last out of the first game when Lee came in after Sergio.
That first pitch does get him on the swing. So good pitch there by Evan to start and get ahead against Cuevas.
Yeah, and when Sergio came in and walked the bases bases loaded that first game, and then Lee came in, he was the guy that the Blue Jays got the final out on. So he's had some big-time quality at-bats, or big-time, in the game ABs.
Yeah, definitely.
And it just hasn't been able. He hasn't been able to come through yet for the Swedes.
Yeah. This AB too. Evan's making some good pitches. They look really good out of the hand, but they're finishing low. See if he can make a third one here. Takes a deep breath. Slow delivery and the pitch. Going to be down and away. Speaking of missing down, making that pitch look good the whole way until about right in front of the plate. Gets a swing there. Gets the first strikeout of the game for Evan there. So we have 2 outs here, and now batting is the DH. And that's going to be number 33, Danny Barker. Danny Barker had a few ABs yesterday as well.
Pinch hit twice,
Yep.
and 1 in each game. So it was a bench bet they've used, but they had a late scratch, and he's their DH today. So interested to see what he does. He's the only lefty in the lineup too.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
what does that bring to that Bethany Swede team?
Definitely. I mean, I watched him hit BP today. The wind today, if he gets it up in the air, it's going to be gone. So definitely have to keep the ball low against Barker. That ball is going to be on the outside, or it's going to be out for a ball there. So it's going to be a 2-0 count. So going to have to be careful here against Barker. You don't want to make a mistake pitch here early on and make it a 3-0 game. So going to have to make some pitches here against Barker. Good pitch there by Evan Williams. Up in the zone with some heat. Good level, changes the eyesight, gets that swing, strike 1, makes it a 2-1 count here.
I think the key to him to pitch against Barker, looks like he steps out a little bit. Yeah. So he just pitch away from him. Yeah. You know, that fastball away, maybe throw that changeup down on the way. Have those stuff that you can look hit away.
Right. That pitch, good fastball there for strike 2. Just past the barrel. And this is another situation we saw yesterday. One of those ground balls did get through, but it's not always about just getting the out and making the play. We need to keep the ball in the infield here too. Yeah. To save that run. So 2-2 count here, 2 outs in the top of the first, and the pitch. Gonna get past him, another fastball away. Plummer holds on to it, and that's gonna be Evan Williams' second strikeout of the day. Already, Blue Jays finding a way to get a 0. So that's gonna bring the Blue Jay offense up here. We will be back after this short break.
Like my birthplace, it's my time like my birthday. Born ready in the first place, it's a marathon, run your race. Don't stop, keep going, I'm up early, don't sleep on them. I'm living out my dreams and my legacy for the life of me. I came here to leave a legacy. No one can change my destiny. Nobody. I'm standing up for the world to see. And I came to leave a legacy.
Back to Hillsborough. For those of you joining us, my name is Josh Jones, and I'm joined here by Caleb Apple. Today's broadcast was brought to you by the hard work of our production crew across campus in the studio. Creighton Kukula is directing today's game, assisted by Brett Buckingham. Caleb, what about that first inning right there for the Blue Jays?
Evan, little while to start, hit by pitch, couple missed locations, but found a way to settle down, especially with those 2 strikeouts to end the inning. Yeah. So now with the Blue Jay lineup, will they be able to capitalize early in the innings today? And let's take a look at the starting lineup real quick for the Blue Jays. Leading off is the shortstop, Isaiah Cohen. Batting second, the catcher, Garen Plummer. Batting third is the third baseman, Marcelo Aguirre. Batting fourth is the first baseman, Cody Moore. DHing is number 10, Aidon Martinez, as that one's down low for ball 1. Batting sixth is the left fielder, Michael Dvorak. Batting seventh is the right fielder, Cole Schieffer. Batting eighth is the center fielder, Mikey Acosta. And batting ninth is the second baseman, Sergio Gutierrez. That one's in there for strike 1. Count is 1-1.
Yeah, one-on-one count here. Guzman definitely bringing the heat here, it looks like. Big guy out there.
There he is.
So comes here, delivers the pitch. That one's going to be inside for a ball, so it's going to be a 2-1 count.
And Guzman's a 6'4" freshman from Trujillo Alto, Puerto Rico. So big kid, and he's got a lot of years of eligibility left. He has a 4 ERA right now, so he's pitching pretty good for the Swedes.
Yeah, I saw him down there during BP, and he's catching in the guy hitting fungo. And oh, here, and that one's laced down the line, sending the left fielder towards the foul pole, and Cohen's rounding the bag, taking two, going to be in there with ease. So a leadoff double for Isaiah Cohen's, and that guy deserves that one. Yesterday, had some good ABs, but had a couple times that were just tough ABs and were struggling to come through. So big time leadoff by Isaiah Cohen's.
And his last at bat, he hit a home run. So maybe he's building on what he did. You can see them shifting, that left fielder not playing that line very much, and that allows Isaiah to get over to second, and I think that's huge to try to get early runs across for the Blue Jays.
Oh yeah, getting that leadoff man on and it being a double is just big time for the Blue Jays there. Plummer, stay hot, kid, at the plate here. Pitch delivered. That pitch is going to be away.
In that second game, Plummer didn't even have to swing. He had 2 walks and 2 hit by pitches. Yeah. So they're trying to pitch around him, or maybe he's just a menacing guy at the plate.
Right. He's just one of those guys that, has a good approach, but his approach is just to be ready to hit. Ready to hit and just react. So that pitch is in there. Speaking of it, it just runs into today and he just gets on base with another hit by pitch.
So in five ABs in a row, Garen Plummer hasn't had to swing.
Yeah, look at this. Oh, we're going to have to ask him if he's okay. Plummer's not a very tough kid. Actually, just the opposite. He's about the toughest kid I've ever met. So I think he'll be all right.
You would say that about Wichita West kids, with his common sense, especially Miguel Ramos.
Yeah. Miguel Ramos, man. I miss old Miggy. Miggy, if you're listening, I love you. So, yeah, that hit by pitch brings in courtesy runner for Plummer, Mateo Martinez. So Cohen's at second, Martinez at first. No outs here. And Marcelo, the Blue Jays' hottest hitters, up to bat here. I'm not thinking here early on there's going to be a bunt.
No, definitely not. You're looking for something to do damage with. Hasn't really found the strike zone yet, other than the Cohen's first pitch, or the Cohen's hit. Yeah. He hasn't thrown another strike, so maybe you're trying to find one pitch to hit to right field or left field and make it a 3-1 lead.
Right, and I mean Marcelo's home run yesterday, wind blowing in a little bit, hits it over right field. So that same swing today, that would definitely hit the CRC over there. So Marcelo can take that same approach into today that he had yesterday, and I think he'll be successful. For sure. So that finds himself in a 2-0 count here. Guzman gets the pitch, comes set. Cohen's with a big lead at second base. Pitch is delivered, going to be in there for strike one, making it a 2-1 count. Still a hitter's count for Aguirre. Aguirre looking to come through for the Blue Jays.
He's found some success. Guzman has away in the strike zone right now. So maybe he tries to stay there, and Aguirre can punch it through that right side, hopefully. Yeah.
And there's another good pitch there. Aguirre shrugs his shoulders a little bit, wishing he would have put a swing on that one. But nonetheless, makes it a 2-2 count. Runners at first and second for the Blue Jays, no out. So Marcelo Aguirre looking to just be productive in some way here.
Whether that's just a ground ball to the right side that he can beat out and not a double play, but hopefully it's more than that.
That pitch is going to be low and away, so it's going to be a full count here. Apple, what do we think the runners are going to do here?
Not run.
Yeah.
I think
we got good speed on the bases here.
We do, but I think you don't want to run into a Juan Gonzalez situation as what happened yesterday. Yeah. You want to make sure that especially right now, you don't want to put yourself in a place where you're giving them momentum.
And runners go. Ball's going to be in the air, so runners are going to have to get back. So if left fielder does come up with it, runners are going to have to go back. So finally, Apple was wrong. I mean, yesterday, everything he said was right, so it's about time.
It's the same as long as it wasn't a line drive.
Right.
It's okay to steal 3-2 with no outs.
Right.
You just don't want to. Sometimes you're good with a line drive and hard hit ball, but in that case, it sucks.
Yeah, I mean, it turned into a triple play if it's hit hard at third baseman, or anywhere.
Yeah.
So one out here. Pitch is delivered to go to Cody Moore. Going to be up. So Cody Moore had himself a day yesterday too. Found himself on base Many times.
And he was 2 for 5, but that doesn't really reflect on how many times he got hit once and had like 3 or 4 walks. So he's had a quality approach this series.
So that pitch is going to be low and away on Cody Moore there for ball 2. Guzman tried to make a good pitch there. Didn't miss by much, but the home plate umpire is going to say it is a ball. So ball 2, 2-0 count here for Cody Moore. This could be a pitch where the runners are in motion. We got some good speed here. I mean, that when Marcelo flew it up, they definitely had a good jump. Runners are staying, though. That pitch is going to be in there for a strike.
And already someone warming up in the sweet bullpen. It's Nieves, who's appeared in 2 games already. So he's been a go-to guy so far for Bethany. It's an interesting thing that he's already warming up.
Yeah.
Already.
They must be seeing something over there. And Guzman, maybe not much command. Runners do go. Ball's going to be up. They go backside to Marcel. And throw's going to be high. They're going to call him safe. So a good throw would have had him, but throws just a bit up, letting Mateo find a way into second base safely.
It's an interesting way that they went with that,
Yeah.
But it is a right-handed batter, so he would have to cross him to get Cohens, and Cohens is probably the fastest guy on this team.
Yeah.
So trying to go backside and get Mateo out. I mean, Mateo's already had 3 stolen bases. That was his 3rd stolen base this series. So Blue Jays have been way more aggressive this series than this season so far.
Yeah. No, and that was, really smart by the catcher back there for Bethany for going backside. Cohen's being super fast, getting that good jump to third base. The only play was to go to Mateo to second, and he had him. The throw just took him up a little bit. So, nonetheless, second and third for the Blue Jays, 1 out. Full count here with the base open. Guzman with the windup makes the pitch. That pitch is going to be laced into right field. Wind's blowing out, and you can see it go over the fence for a 3-run home run. First runs of the ball game. Cody Moore gets into one himself. See you later, baseball.
And that's just a quality approach by Cody. Just taking it to the opposite field, being okay with taking it to the opposite field. You don't have to pull everything.
Right.
And when you can take advantage of the short porch over in right field, you're going to do great things here at this ballpark.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, wind coming out of the west, you get a ball decently to right field. And he didn't just pop that up. Like, that's probably going out any other day, too. Good piece by Cody Moore. Putting the Blue Jays up early 3-0 makes you feel real good with Evan Williams.
I mean, it's confidence that, everyone has now. It's not just, Evan's pitching really good, but the offense is struggling, which has happened the past couple games in the first inning.
Right.
But now you have this confidence and momentum to carry you on throughout the game.
That pitch is going to be in there for strike 1. So Idon's a guy that could run into a baseball here,
for
too.
sure. And if he can get one up into right field, that could go a long way. Little Tanyan Schaefer action hitting on the top of the CRC.
Oh, Tanyan Schaefer, man. Talk about hitting balls far. That dude can get into this. So that pitch there is going to be low for ball 1, making it a 1-1 count. Pitch is delivered. Gonna hit Idon. Put him on base, so it extends the inning.
And that one just runs inside. You're going to take any way you can get on base, especially with Idon not starting all the time. Any way that you can get on base and be productive is critical for him to get some more playing time.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, him being a fan favorite, being a favorite amongst the guys in the clubhouse, too. He's just a guy that shows up every day, being a good teammate, works his tail off, so it's cool to see him be successful down there. So that pitch is in there for ball 1. Micah Dvorak at the plate here. Could be a big swinger here in this situation.
Looking for something to do damage with for sure.
That ball's hit high in the air. Going to stay fair. Going to be to Bones at shortstop. Can he stay behind it? And he is going to bring it in for out number 2. So Dvorak trying to elevate a ball just a little late. Hits it to the opposite side of the field in the air. Going to make it 2 outs. So the Blue Jays have a 3-0 lead here. Cole Schieffer stepping up to the plate for the Blue Jays, and Schieffer has been an offensive weapon. The last couple games for the Blue Jays. So excited to see him keep rolling here.
And I think the way he was hitting in the first game with that double off the walls right field, I think that's the same approach he should have here.
that pitch is in there for strike one. So Guzman makes a good pitch to Schieffer there. And, Cody Moore did have that 3-run home run, but, Guzman looks like he's settling in, looking to minimize here for the Swedes.
Yeah, after that hit by pitch, he's looking a lot more comfortable.
Yeah, and that ball's going to be in the dirt there. So that's going to make it a 1-1 count here against Schieffer. Schieffer was looking to hit a ball hard here. Don with a decent lead at first base. Guzman comes set. High leg kick delivers, and that pitch is going to be in there for strike two.
He's really living on that outside half of the plate. So if you're the Tabor hitters, you need to be looking to right field. So
then today can be a scary time to live on the outside as a pitcher to the righties for sure, because they can just be a little late, and just like that, hit a ball deep into right field. See you later, baseball. Apple, you spoke it into existence. That's the same swing that you saw yesterday that went off the fence. This one with a little bit of wind finds itself for a 2-run home run to put the Blue Jays up 5-0.
And it's just the coaching that's been happening today and this whole year with Coach Staniford and Coach Jones preaching to hit towards the dimensions and the stuff that's happening in the outfield. When you can get a ball elevated to right field with this wind blowing out from the west, which doesn't happen very often, you can take it a long way, and you can punish pitchers from living on that outside half.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe to the lefties it'd be a smart idea making them flick it to left field, but with the righties, they can be so late and still hit a ball over the fence here. So it can be a scary place to live in the outer half against a righty here on a day like today. So that pitch looked like something off speed in there for strike one against Mikey Acosta. Mikey Acosta looking to get going here.
Yeah, he hasn't had a hit this series, so he's really looking forward to wind blowing out. He's a pull hitter, so he's a guy that could be looking for
That pitch is going to be ripped. It's going to be fair if it stays, and it's down, and it's to the wall. He's going to look too. Outfielder tries to get it in. He's going to be pulling up to second with ease, standing double. So Mikey Acosta, rock on, brother, gets a double here in the bottom of the first, and it rolls. Sergio Gutierrez up for the Blue Jays here. So big time hit there for Mikey to get out of his little funk he's been in.
And again, it's just they're finding their pitches to hit. They're not chasing the pitches that Guzman wants them to throw.
Right.
And I think that may be it for Guzman.
Yeah. Talk about the approach today as they're making a pitching change here and going to go to Nieves. Just speaking on the approach, how many hits to right field this first inning?
I think that's been 4 hits to right field. So
and all for extra bases, So trusting that approach, and it all starts when they show up to the yard and go hit some BP. You could see him early today. The coach is throwing to the righties on that outer half and getting it in on those lefties, and making them have that approach to stay to right field. So it's cool to see that correspond to the game. Really cool to see. So
we'll take a break and talk to you about Nieves after this.
Like my birthplace, it's my time like my birthday. Born ready in the first place, it's a marathon, run your race. Don't stop, keep going, I'm up early, don't sleep on them. I'm living out my dreams and my legacy for the life of me. No, I came here to leave a legacy. No one can change my destiny. I'm standing up for the world to see. And I came to leave a legacy.
Good inning, good offensive inning so far for the Blue Jays. And we got a new pitcher for the Swedes. Apple's going to tell us a little bit about this lefty.
Yeah, his 4 ERA coming into the series came in both games this series, hasn't thrown that much.
Yeah.
So maybe looking for some length in this 9-inning game.
Yeah, definitely going to have to come in here and do some, like a long relief here spot for the Swedes. So Mikey with that double at second base here. 0-1 count. Sergio ready to hit. Blasts it up the middle. Good hit for Sergio. Going to be enough to score Mikey. So the Blue Jays and Sergio himself keep the offensive onslaught going here in the bottom of the first. Wow, what a first inning for the Blue Jays coming out here ready to go. I mean, yesterday, not a lot of offense on both teams. So just being able to show up to the yard, get that 0 on defense, and then be able to come out and put a 6
I think that's huge for them to come out early and do this because it sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and like we said, with Evan on the bump, you already feel like you're going to win. So just having that 6-0 lead to sit on now. But don't sit on it though. Keep it going here.
Keep the foot on the gas. You don't want to be settled with 6.
Right. So 2 outs here. Cohen's up to bat for the second time here in the first inning. So Blue Jays do bat around here.
And you can see that Cohen's, is a switch hitter. Yeah. So he can look for stuff away to take to right field and take it out of here.
Yeah, so first AB Cohen's hit lefty, now he's hitting righty. And he is a good hitter both ways. I feel like there's not, he's a better hitter lefty or he's a better hitter righty. I feel like he's consistent enough to be, he's a good hitter both ways. So.
And I think that's the reason why he's at the top of the lineup. He gives you versatility whether it's as a lefty or as a righty.
Yeah, definitely. So Nieves comes set with the pitch. That pitch is going to be a ball. So ball 2 makes it a 2-1 count here. Cohen's looking to keep it going right here. The Blue Jays can't be satisfied here because, like we're saying with the short porch to right and the wind blowing out, anything can happen. The Swedes could have themselves a big inning. Usually when you're up 6 to 10 runs against someone at a big yard, it feels pretty comfortable. But, just being here for a while, seeing a lot of games, no lead's comfortable here.
Yeah, for sure. So you just want to put up as many runs as possible. You don't want to settle and be complacent with what's happening right now.
Yeah. Oh, and there's the pick. Sergio does go. First baseman gets a good angle. Throws it to second, and he does get the tag. Going to be out at second base. So Sergio Gutierrez with the RBI, but there he does go on first move, and they pick him off. So that's going to be out number 3. Cohen's will lead off next inning, and we will be back after this short break.
Like my birthplace, it's my time like my birthday. Born ready in the first place, it's a marathon, run your race. Don't stop, keep going, I'm up early, don't sleep on them. I'm living out my dreams and my legacy for the life of me. I came here to leave a legacy. No one can change my destiny. Nobody. I'm standing up for the world to see. And I came to leave a legacy.
My name is Josh Jones, and I'm here again joined by Caleb Apple. The Blue Jays put a 6-run spot up in the first. Apple, what are we feeling about after that first inning?
You feel that sense of, you feel that sense of control. The Blue Jays have control of this game early. Hopefully, Evan can come back out here and get a shutdown inning.
Yeah.
Because, that's right after you score a lot of runs.
Right.
It's pivotal for the pitcher and the fielders to get a 0 here now.
That 6 spot's huge, but what's even bigger is going to be the 0 here. It's just to keep setting that tone, letting that offense come back up with that 6-run cushion. It's going to give everyone more confidence. So that pitch in there for strike 1. Williams delivers pitch 2, and that's going to be in there as well. So Williams is going to have a lot of options here. Apple, what do you think he's going to go hit his pitch 3?
Probably a slider away, if I had to guess. Alicia hasn't triggered on one yet, but I feel like he may try to go chase pitch here.
That pitch is going to be grounded up the middle. So not a very good 0-2 pitch there. Let's 52, number 52 for the Swedes. Emmanuel Alicia get the single up the middle there, leading off the inning for the Swedes. So something, you know, it wasn't just right down the middle, but it was just a little too good, especially with Evan Williams' slider that he can show. You know, maybe go fastball up or a little get it in on him, but that one didn't. So here, pitch number 1, going to be in there for ball 1, just a little low. So it makes it a 1-0 count here, no outs. Alicia not taking a scary lead over there at first base, so not sure if he's going to look to go here. Williams does come set, takes a look at first. Slide step, going to go in there, and that ball's going to be to right center. Mikey trying to get his way there, and they pull up. Little miscommunication there. Throw's going to be coming in here, and that's going to be a double for number 49, Jose Figuera. So a little miscommunication out there in the outfield. Made them pull up and not be able to make the diving play. So all good there, though. Guys at second and third. And this is why it's so important to score as many runs as you can, you know. So because the Swedes definitely have a good opportunity to put some runs on the board.
Yeah, and it's with what happened out in the outfield. I think there's just two guys trying to go after the ball really hard. You know, it was really tough play for either one of them, but trying to call each other off while sprinting full speed is kind of tough.
Yeah, definitely. For sure. And, you know, both dudes out there going hard, both trying to make a play. So all good. They just need to make the next one. So Williams here with the windup and the pitch. Going to be just up for ball 2. So it's a 2-0 count here.
And Cordoba, this is his second start of the year. So really looking for something to get some more playing time and try to get something going for the Swedes here.
And that pitch is going to be in there for a strike. So, you know, Williams could have needs to get a big one himself here, you know, because anything in play is going to score a run most likely. So it'd be big time if, right. That pitch going to be just up, almost hits Cordoba. But it just misses, so it makes it a 3-1 count here. With the windup and the pitch. That's going to be in there for strike 2. Umpire thought it was strike 3. Starts to ring him up, but it's just going to be strike 2. So it's going to be a full count here with the bag open. You still got to make a pitch here, right, Caleb?
Yeah. You know, maybe he's prophesizing what's going to happen. I mean, he's ready for what's about to happen.
Ooh, and Cordoba does get a barrel on it, fouls it straight back.
And maybe, I mean, Evan trying to challenge these lower in the order because they haven't played much. Yeah. So maybe they're not used to the velocity that Evan has because he sits around 89, 90.
Yeah.
So having that guy with that velocity.
Right, and that's going to be grounded to Cohen's. Cohen's not going to let him go to third. Uses the grass. Yeah, good long hop there. And Cody gets it and throws to second. Makes almost a close play there at second base. So shout out to Seymour being ready for next play. And that leaves the runner at second base. One runner does score, so it makes it a 6-1 ball game here with 1 out.
And Cordoba did his job.
Yep.
He got one across, got the 0. Now they have them on their side.
Yeah. That pitch is going to be up and out for ball 1. Yeah, I mean, you know, any way you can score runs on a day like today is going to be big time. So good AB there by Cordoba. To find a way to get one across for the Swedes. And Williams comes set, delivers. That's going to be in there for strike 1. Makes it a 1-1 count.
And Rivera, this is his first AB of the year. So he's courtesy ran a couple times, but kind of put in a big position here for the Swedes, who were in scoring position and 1 out.
Yeah, definitely big AB here for the Swedes and Rivera. That pitch is going to be in the dirt. Shout out Garen Plummer down there, man.
He's just an animal.
He's earning a paycheck. Keeps working hard for the Blue Jays. Gives so much confidence to those pitchers to trust any pitch they want to throw. So big time there by Garen Plummer. 2-1 count here to Rivera. This is the 9-hole for the Swedes. Jonathan Christ on deck. High leg kick. Pitch is delivered, and that's going to be fouled back. Good swing there by Rivera.
maybe his first debut of the year, but it looks like he's ready to attack. He's not scared or intimidated by what's happening. He's ready to attack with pitches.
Yeah, so it's a 2-2 count here, 1 out. Evan Williams takes a look, delivers the pitch. Going to be strike 3, big-time pitch. So what kind of pitch do you think that was there, Caleb?
Definitely looks like a slider.
Yeah.
It looks like something off speed a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe his changeup does have a tendency to cut sometimes.
Yeah.
But it was a good pitch nonetheless. Good 2-strike pitch. Right. And now brings up the top of the order with Chris.
What was that, the 3rd strikeout?
That is his 3rd strikeout.
That's 3 strikeouts now for Evan Williams. Chris up to bat now. Blue Jays looking to minimize here, only let the Swedes get 1, and that they hopefully do. Sergio Gutierrez camping underneath it, brings it in for out number 3. So the Blue Jays do minimize, and after that start, big time that the Swedes only got 1 run.
Yes, for sure. And, minimizing these runs, and especially with 2nd and 3rd, no one out, it's big to only let 1 come across.
Yeah, for sure. So after that half inning, we will be in the bottom of the 2nd after this short break.
Legendary like my birthplace, it's my time like my birthday. Born ready in the first place, it's a marathon, run your race. Don't stop, keep going, I'm up early, don't sleep on them. I'm living out my dreams and my legacy for the life of me, I came here to leave a legacy. No one can change my destiny. Nobody. I'm standing up so the world can see. And I came to leave a legacy.
Hillsboro. For those of you joining us, my name is Josh Jones, and I'm joined here with Caleb Apple. Pitch 1 of the bottom of the 2nd. It's going to be in there for a strike. So Cohen's still at the plate because Sergio did get picked off that bottom of the 1st there. But it was just being aggressive, you know. Definitely, we're going first move on the lefty. Good received by the first baseman, getting that good angle to throw him out. So.
You're also putting a pressure on the first baseman. That one's going to be ground out.
It's going to be in the dirt. Good pick there by the first baseman, number 24, Alexander Cuevas.
He was playing 3rd base last game, but looking really comfortable over there at first.
So that ground ball is going to lead to the first out here in the bottom of the 2nd. And now batting for the Blue Jays is Garen Plummer. Garen Plummer looking to get us going here in the bottom of the 2nd.
Hopefully he actually gets to swing at this at bat.
Yeah.
Hopefully gets something to hit. Doesn't get hit by a pitch.
That pitch is going to be in there. Ripped to left field. Back goes the left fielder. It's super high. It's long. It's caught on the warning track. So good barrel. Just hit a little too high. Not the right day to be in the air to left field.
But it's still a good swing. You're looking for something to hit. And if he gives you that looping curveball, you need to try to put some damage on it and try to get it out.
Right, yeah, and that wasn't just a fly ball. He got into that one. If the wind was out of, if it was out of the south at all, that's going to the tennis court. So good swing there by Plummer, just not the right day.
Yeah, because wind blows out of the south here about 90% of the time anyway. So you're used to that swing. But
Yeah, so that does make it 2 outs here. First pitch going to be ripped down the first base line, just foul. So off the end of the bat there on Marcelo Aguirre. Leads to a foul ball, making it an 0-1 count here. The Swedes here getting 2 quick outs.
Yeah, really quick.
And they're in this 0-1 count against Marcelo Aguirre. So Aguirre definitely looking to extend an inning here.
Yeah, because I think Nieves has 4 pitches this inning. So you're really looking for more quality at bat, trying to get this pitch count up a little bit more.
Right, and that pitch is going to be in there on the outer half for strike 2. So good pitch there by the Swedes lefty. So going to be an 0-2 count here. Nieves really can go to anything here.
Yeah.
That pitch is going to hit Marcelo in the leg. So tough 0-2 pitch. Tough 0-2 pitch there. Extends the inning for the Blue Jays and brings up Cody Moore. And Cody Moore last AB. I mean,
hit it a long way. He had his approach. He simplified it, and he took an off-speed pitch to right field. He stayed back and he drove it to right field.
Yeah. So I mean, Nieves here being a lefty, and Cody's going to see it a long way here. So what are you going to try to throw Cody here? You're going to try to bust him inside?
I would try to because that wind's not blowing out there, but it's hard to miss inside to Cody because he can get his hands around so quickly. I'd maybe try to go up because his swing loves to go down in the zone, but he's a tough guy to pitch to.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that was a good pitch, though. Low and away. Just gets the bottom corner there. That delivery going to be fouled straight back. So Nieves looking like he's reading a little bit, trying to see if Marcelo's going before he delivers to home plate.
And I think that's why he got Sergio over there at first, because he picks up his leg, and that's a good thing about being a lefty. Me being myself a lefty,
right? You
can see sometimes, and he keeps his leg straight up, so it's not going to be a block.
Right, and that pitch is going to be driven foul here, so it's going to be an 0-2 count still. As a first baseman, my pet peeve was when a lefty would be a reader, and a guy would get a jump, and he reads, looks right at me, but doesn't pick and still goes home. So, definitely Nieves looks like he knows what he's doing up there and knowing what he wants to do with that read. So 0-2 count here, 2 outs. Pitch is delivered. That's going to be low in the dirt. So good block there by Cordoba keeps Marcelo Aguirre at first base.
And, Cody looking for his pitch.
Yeah.
Even though it's 2 strikes, he's not going to chase. Right. He's not that type of guy to chase down in the zone.
Yeah.
When he can read the ball out of the pitcher's hand.
Yeah, definitely. And Marcelo there, not being too aggressive because you want your offense to hit here, not wanting to run into an out. So this pitch going to be swung on hard up the middle. Bones comes up with it, goes to second base for out number 3. So the Swedes do hold the Blue Jays to a 0 after they scored. So the score is going to be 6-1. We'll be back after this short break.
Like my birthplace, it's my time like my birthday. Born ready in the first place, it's a marathon, run your race. Don't stop, keep going, I'm up early, don't sleep on them. I'm living out my dreams and my legacy for the life of me. I came in to leave a legacy. No one can change my destiny. Nobody. I'm standing up for the world to see. And I came to leave a legacy.
Welcome back to Hillsborough. For those of you joining us, my name is Josh Jones. I'm joined here by Caleb Apple. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the hard work of our production crew. Across campus in the studio, Creighton Kukula is directing today's game, assisted by Brett Buckingham. So Evan Williams here, back on the bump for the Blue Jays here in the top of the third. Looking to have a quick one.
Yeah, and he struggled early on in the innings with runners in the innings.
It's going to be laced to Cohens for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out. Efficiency.
You take that as, it may have been hard hit, but you get out of it. You don't complain about the hard hit outs, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, having that 5-run lead. Evan Williams is a guy that's looking to get some strikeouts, but it's good to see him attacking hitters with that first pitch, being scared what they're going to do with it.
Yeah. Because you can trust that defense no matter what.
That pitch as well going to be in there for strike 1. So Williams looking super comfortable on the rubber on this Sunday afternoon. Winds up and delivers. That pitch is going to be in the air with the wind thing, and it's going to fly back to Cody Moore. Cody Moore underneath it, and he brings it in for out number 2 and goes around the horn. So that's 2 quick outs here for Evan Williams in the top of the third. And just for Evan Williams to keep going in this game, it's going to be big time to get this third out.
Yeah, because, he struggled with a little bit of pitch efficiency. I'm not exactly sure how many pitches he's at. But getting like 5 pitches and 2 outs is huge for him to go deep in this game.
Yeah, and now he's still looking to get back in the zone here and attack with the first pitch right there in there for strike 1. So good tempo this inning. He's attacking the zone. Can really go to any pitch here. Winds up. And the pitch. Going to be down and away, but gets the swing for strike 2. Good pitch there by Evan Williams.
And with Cuevas, they've just been pounding down the away side. And I think that's just a testament to the scouting report.
Yeah.
And they know what type of hitters each guy is from Bethany.
And even that pitch, like way low and away, like still gets him to flinch. So after seeing his ABs through this, series that we've had so far, I don't think they're looking to miss up and in on Cuevas. So that's not a bad miss there, even though it was way out of the zone. Here's the pitch. Going to be inside.
Try to change up there, looked like. Yeah. It's not a bad pitch because, it runs the other way, but it starts in that same tunnel. So you may have gotten a swing and miss there, but it's not a terrible pitch for sure.
Yeah, so 2-2 count here, 2 outs in the bottom or the top of the third here for the Blue Jays. And the pitch going to be in the dirt. Good block there by Plummer. Keeps it in front, makes it a full count here. So full count, 2 outs. Blue Jays looking to get back in the dugout here. And it all starts with big number 17 on the bump, Evan Williams. Evan Williams comes set. Delivers the pitch, going to be just up, and he gets the walk, so doesn't miss by much.
Good AB there.
Good AB there by Cuevas, for sure.
Now batting for Bethany, the designated hitter.
Now coming up for the Swedes is their designated hitter, number 33, Danny Barker. And with this win, Danny Barker could easily put one over the fence today.
Yeah, for sure. But the way they pitched to him in that first AB, just all away, it's going to really limit his power potential.
Right, that's going to be low there for ball 1. Yeah, I think all of them were fastball up and away. So they brought the heat. So it's going to be hard to get anything in the air to right field if they're going hard and away from it. So Evan takes a look at first. Comes set. Delivers the pitch. That pitch is going to be down again. So going to be a 2-0 count here. Williams wanting a new baseball.
We're playing ball.
Yeah, so Williams takes a deep breath, looks to the sky. Now he's ready to go. 2-0 count here against Barker. And the pitch. They're going to be ripped in the air. Going to come back into play, maybe. No, it's going to stay foul and go off the road and bounce into the trees. So that does make it a 2-1 count here. Evan Williams looking to even it up this pitch.
Yeah, and again, I think it's just going to keep pounding away because that swing right there is a good pitch, but it's not hard contact at all from Barker, especially on the outside corner of the plate.
That's going to be in the air. Micah going towards the line, looks to be underneath it, and he brings it in for out number 3. And the Blue Jays and Evan Williams find themselves with a 0 here in the top of the third. So the Blue Jays are going to be coming up after this short break.
Legendary like my birthplace, it's my time like my birthday. Born ready in the first place, it's a marathon, run your race. Don't stop, keep going, I'm up early, don't sleep on them. I'm living out my dreams and my legacy for the life of me. I came here to leave a legacy. No one can change my destiny. I'm standing up for the world to see. And I came to leave a legacy.
Welcome back to Hillsborough, Kansas, Blue Jay fans. Delivers the pitch. Going to be up and away from Idon, so it makes it a 1-1 count here. Good eye there by the veteran, number 10, Idon Martinez. So Idon looking to hit the ball hard here, and the pitch going to be ripped just a little late, so he hits it foul. Makes it a 1-2 count here, and just based off that first pitch that he took, I think I'm going back to that curveball.
Yeah, you may try to go get it in the dirt this time.
Yeah.
But, it's a tough pitch to hit, especially how much it moves from wheels.
Right, and just with Idon's good bat speed, I don't know if I'm going to challenge him with a fastball here.
He's a heck of a hitter for sure.
So 1-2 count, pitch is delivered, and that is going to be a fastball. He does go and challenge him, and Idon fouls it off again. So makes it still, the count remains 1-2.
But it was away.
Yes.
So you see the Swedes pitchers, especially the lefties, you want them to go away.
Right.
But you can do exactly what Isaiah did in that first AB, hit it to left field and try to get it down the line.
Yeah, so he comes set, delivers the pitch. Going to be fouled back again. So it does come with the curveball there, and Idon able to sit back just enough to put some barrel on it.
You don't have to square barrel pitch, right? Right. Battling is one of the most important things to get a pitch that you like and that you can inflict some pain on.
Right, and I mean, Nieves, this being his third appearance of the series, the name of the game now is to get him out of the game. Who are the Swedes going to go with after him? So that pitch going to be down for ball 2, makes it a 2-2 count. No action in the bullpen over there in the Swedes, so Coach Ortiz definitely putting his trust here in number 9, Nieves.
But you have to think, how deep is the Swedes bullpen after Nieves, because he's came out for 3 games, and even though he's pitched probably 15, 20 pitches, but they need to have some guy that takes them into at least the 5th or the 6th inning.
Oh, that pitch ripped back up the middle. And he does catch it, but it's off of his hand.
I think he caught it in the palm.
Yeah.
So,
he did catch the ball, so it is an out.
Let's get a replay of it.
Yeah, can we get a replay? But hopefully he's okay.
And that one, probably hit 90 miles an hour, so that's not a good one to take off the palm for sure.
So here's the replay. Ripped up the middle, finds a way to catch the ball.
Just hit him in the palm.
Yeah. And it is on the glove hand. Yeah. So there is a chance that he could stay in here. But hopefully he's okay nonetheless.
Yeah, for sure.
Baseball fans know that comebacker to the pitcher can be scary. And good thing he got the glove there. Yeah. The scariest thing in baseball is seeing that ball off, getting hit off the head. So never want to see that. So good thing he got the glove up there. I'd rather it be his hand hurt than anything else.
Yeah, and it looks like he's going to stay in this game. But
yeah,
a heck of a job by Nieves there.
Yeah, really good play. Like you said, Idon, that could have been 95 plus off the bat. He finds a way to get that out. So doing it himself there and getting that leadoff man out for the Blue Jays.
It never feels good to get one off the ball.
Right.
Especially in the cold.
Oh, yeah. At least, good thing it's not 39 degrees and windy right now, because that really would have hurt. So with that, the leadoff, they do get Idon out, so it's 1 out here. New count, new batter. Micah Dvorak batting now for the Blue Jays, looking to get the Blue Jays going here in the bottom of the 3rd.
And you need someone to step up and get some more runs on the board, so hopefully Dvorak can do that.
And after that, after what just happened, to be able to make a pitch like that, you can tell he's still able to compete, ready to go.
It was another first pitch off speed, so that's two lefties in a row, especially that he's done that to. So it's going to be interesting to see if the Blue Jay hitters can adjust.
Right. So Micah Dvorak looking for something up here, do some damage on. That's going to be a little too up, out of the zone for ball 1. Makes it a 1-1 count. So Nieves gets the pitch, comes set, looks to deliver. That ball's going to be ripped down the line, just foul. Micah had a couple of those yesterday too, where he's got good barrel on them, but they're just foul by inches. So he's due here.
Yeah, just making that one little adjustment can change things.
Yeah.
Maybe scoot up in the box, or waiting just a hair longer to get that over the first baseman's head.
Right. And the pitch. That's going to be down low for ball 2. So it's going to be a 2-2 count here with 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. Micah looking to put himself together a good AB here. Nieves comes set, delivers the pitch. That ball's going to be ripped right down a couple feet to the left from the foul ball, just past the first baseman. So he's going to get the Blue Jays going here.
And that's the little adjustments that you have to make in between pitches, in between the game.
Yeah.
And so him being able to wait back just a little bit longer and put that in between the 3-4 hole is huge.
Yeah, and that just shows, I mean, you know, I've known Micah since he's been here at Tabor. And, you know, I was a GA when he got here, so he's been here for 4 years now. And him being a veteran now, it's cool to see him be able to make those mid-game adjustments.
For sure.
So Micah, big lead here. Micah could look to go. If he does, he'll be first move. Reed move here, and that ball is going to get away from the first baseman, but not enough for Micah to go to second base, so he's going to remain at first. No pitch, so still a 0-0 count here to Schieffer. Dvorak at first base. Good decision not to go. I think if he goes, it would have been he got thrown out second.
Well, but if he does, that bad throw could have got him to second easily, but he maybe doesn't have that bad throw if Micah takes off there.
Right, definitely. Yeah, so Micah still a big lead here at first base. Schieffer last AB did hit a home run. Pitch is delivered. That pitch is going to be low and away for ball 1. So count's going to be a 1-0 here with 1 out. Flag blowing out at about 8 miles an hour here to right center. So something hit up in that wave. Could be gone. Another pickoff here. Jet stream is what I was trying to say that I couldn't think of.
I know you have hard times thinking of words. Big words scare you.
Yeah. Big words do scare me. So Schieffer here up to bat. 1-0 count, 1 out. Nieves delivers the pitch. That pitch is going to be ripped foul. So that foul ball does make it 1-1. He was just a little late. I mean, if he would have been a little more on time, that ball, that was a good swing.
You know, he's looking to go to right field. Yeah. You know, maybe on a different day he's looking to go to left, but this is the day that you want to go to look to right field, and he triggered on a fastball just a little bit late, but he can make that adjustment and hit his right field.
So Micah here on first with a good lead. Nieves takes a look. In the delivery. Going to be away. Going to get away from the catcher, Cordoba. And Micah's going to find him way at second base. Rounding second, not going to third. So it's going to be a 2-1 count here with Micah Dvorak in scoring position for the Blue Jays. So Schieffer, a lot of ways here, could put a run on the board for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, for sure. And I still think his approach needs to be towards that triangle out in right center, because it seems like that's when he's at his best.
Yeah.
You know, he's a great hitter pull side, but he is even better looking to the opposite field.
Yeah, definitely. You know, Schieffer's a big, strong guy, so him putting some barrel on the balls and not being easy play. And that ball's ripped to right field, going to be foul. So still sticking with that approach. It's going to make it a 2-2 count here. So 2-2 count, 1 out. Micah Dvorak still in scoring position for the Blue Jays. Looking to score on a base hit here. Cole Schieffer looking to come through again here for the Blue Jays. Nieves comes set. Takes a look at Micah. Delivers the pitch. That's going to be in the dirt. Cordoba does not block it, so it's going to send Micah to third base. In days like today, those 90 feet can be huge.
Because if he can get something out in the outfield, because it looks like the infield may be playing in here. But if you can get something in the outfield, Micah has enough speed where he can score.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and, you know, Micah being a gamer, being athletic over there, even like a chopper or something here, there's a lot of ways to score Micah, and that's how you need to look at here. I mean, and a walk's huge here too, so you don't want to be just crazy swing mode, but you do want to be aggressive.
You want to get that. You want to get to the next guy.
That pitch is going to be just in the air to the second baseman. So not going to be enough for Micah to be able to score. So that is going to be, that frozen rope is going to be out number 2, caught there by Sanchez. So 2 outs, Micah at third base, and now batting is Mikey Acosta. And last time he ripped that ball down right field and was able to get the stand-up double. So
I mean, and that's his first hit of the series. So he's trying. He found an adjustment, and now he wants to get some more on the board.
Right.
Get some more, another run across for the Blue Jays.
And the pitch. And that's going to be in there for a strike. And Mikey's one of those hitters that, like, once he gets some success going, like, he can get hot. It builds for sure. That momentum and his just success is cool to watch. So let's see if he can keep it going here.
And that's the third straight off-speed pitch in a row to a lefty that Nieves has started with. So if you get another lefty up with, let's see, Idon's going to get a curveball first pitch, and he's going to take it yard.
Yeah, you think so? You're calling it. Yesterday you were being – you didn't want to pull the yard card, but now you're coming with that, huh?
Yeah.
I like it. Mikey here, 1-1 count, and the pitch. And that's going to be in there for a strike. So good pitch there by Nieves.
And it's a good curveball, but I feel like Idon's going to get one next inning. He's going to take it. Yeah. But Mikey needs to make an adjustment here. Try to get one run across at least for the Blues.
Right, yeah, 1-2 count here. Nieves proves that he has the strikeout pitch. So Nieves does come set. Mike at third base. And the pitch. That pitch is going to be in there for strike three. Strike three looking. Does fool Mikey and does get the third out of the inning and gets the 0 for the Swedes. And so we will be back for the Swedes to have their offense come up after this break.
1 man left on pace. Blue Jays still lead.
Legendary like my birthplace. It's my time like my birthday. Born ready in the first place. It's a marathon. Run your race. Don't stop. Keep going. I'm up early. Don't sleep on them. I'm living out my dreams and my legacy for the life of me. No. I came here to leave a legacy. No one can change my destiny. Nobody. I'm standing up so the world can see. And I came to leave a legacy.
Welcome back to Hillsboro. For those of you joining us, my name is Josh Jones. Today's broadcast was brought to you by the hard work of our production crew. Across campus in the studio, Creighton Kulis directing today's game, assisted by Brett Buckingham. And I am here with Caleb Apple, and we are here for the top of the fourth. Evan Williams getting in with the pitch. Going to be just inside for ball one. So Evan looking to even it up here. Delivers the pitch. That's going to be just up. So it's a 2-0 count here in the top of the fourth.
Evan looking for another 0. You know, your offense is starting to sputter out just a little bit. You're looking to keep that momentum going and get another 0.
That pitch is going to be inside as well. So 3-0 count here. Evan looking to climb the ladder here. One at a time here, building the house down low. With the windup and the pitch. Going to be strike one.
Tried the old David Ortiz and leave before the ball was thrown.
You know, he did that yesterday too against Lee, and then Lee was able to still
right down the middle.
Find a way to get out of it. So makes it a 3-1 count here. Williams with the delivery. That's going to be fouled back. So Williams, good job, you know, starting 3-0 and be able to come back here and make it a 3-2 count. So wind up and the pitch. Going to be low for ball 4. So it does put Alicia on base.
Second time on base today. Had a single in the first AB, and now he has one.
Now batting for the Swedes, the second baseman, number 49, Josue Figuera.
So now batting is number 49, Josue Figuera. So looking to keep the Swedes offense rolling here. Alicia with the lead at first. That pitch is going to be in there for strike one. So it is an 0-1 count here, no outs. Blue Jays Use a ground ball here for two.
For sure. And Alicia doubled his last at bat, so he went to right center. He has that with the right approach, but hopefully the Blue Jays pitchers and catcher can find a way to get some good contact from Figueroa.
Yeah, and that ball in the dirt there again. Plummer not letting Alicia have a chance to go to second with that good work back there. Williams does come set. Delivers to the plate. That pitch is going to be in there for strike two. Makes it a 1-2 count here. So Williams could be big time to get one himself here. Figueroa has had a decent series. And the pitch. The pitch is going to be hit in the air and blown out. Foul. So the count remains a 1-2 count here. No outs. Evan Williams deciding which put-away pitch he's looking for here.
Let me go fastball up here. Try to blow one by Figueroa here.
Let's see if he heard you. Come set and the pitch. Slider low. Figueroa does get a barrel on it. Able to fight it off and stay alive.
You know, because he's outside. So if you can get one high and tight, maybe the way to go.
Yeah. Evan Williams takes a look over at Alicia. Comes set. Takes another. And the pitch. That pitch is going to be grounded foul. So Figueroa fighting for his life up there.
And they're making Evan work here.
Yeah.
They've done it the whole entire game. And Evan is at 55 pitches. So not too terribly inefficient, but could be better. You know, we saw Soto be really efficient, but 55 through 3 is not terrible at all.
Right, yeah, so good take there by Figueroa. Puts the count at 2-2. Evan looking to challenge Figueroa here. Alicia with the lead. That pitch is going to be down as well, so it's going to make it a full count. Williams looking to win this matchup, and so is Figueroa.
Yeah.
So this pitch could be the deciding factor. Williams comes set, and the pitch going to be in there for strike three. Gets him looking. Good pitch there by number 17, Evan Williams, being able to come up big and get the strikeout. That's his 4th strikeout of the game.
And I think that's important because if you can establish the outside and the inside corners with his fastball and slider combination, it's going to be really tough for them to hit. And that was that fastball right on the outside corner after he's been throwing so many sliders to the outside.
Yeah, and that pitch right there is going to get him ahead early here. 0-1 count to Cordoba. So the Blue Jays hoping Cordoba can be a ground ball candidate here. Blue Jays need to make sure one, but looking to roll the double play to get out of the inning.
And he had a ground ball last time. He had one to the shortstop. So, but it was a productive ground ball. But he could get one again. If we can get one again, he could roll 2 for sure.
Yep, so that pitch is going to be fouled back, making it 0-2 here. I wouldn't be too upset if Evan Williams gets another strikeout, though.
Yeah, that'd be cool. You know, he's been carving so far with the swing and miss stuff.
Yeah, I think it's important to note, like we said, the Blue Jays pitchers yesterday, they were able to get ahead, but they, fell behind after getting ahead multiple times. So I think it's going to be big here as he throws a ball there to find a way to get him out this pitch.
Yeah, for sure. You don't want to. You want to when you are able to strike out guys, you don't want to get down 3-2 or be up 0-2 and then get down to 3-2 and then being able to strike them out because you just wasted 3 pitches.
Definitely. And that one in the dirt there makes it 2-2. And I mean that's 2 more pitches. It's 2 more pitches you have to throw. And here in the game where you're in the 4th and 5th and 6th inning, those pitches add up.
Yeah.
That could be the difference of you coming out for that 5th or 6th inning. So this pitch right here is an important pitch for Evan Williams to attack Cordoba. Does come set, and the pitch. That's going to be grounded out to Cody. Going to be off the glove. Sergio coming around to it. And Sergio not able to come up with it, so Alicia is able to go to third base. So 1 out here with the Swedes on 1st and 3rd here. Cordoba being the catcher is going to get a courtesy runner. And courtesy running for Cordoba is number 41. And number 41 is Manny Leos. And so with that, The skipper is going to be going out for a mound visit here for some words of wisdom.
Do you think he's talking more to the infielders, or do you think he's talking to you?
I think in this situation a little bit of both, because you're going to want out there. You want to go out there and be like, Evan, you're the leader right now. We need you to just calm down. Everything's okay. But then he's going to also talk to the infield about, hey, there's only one out, first and third. No funny business. Look for the safety squeeze here. Like, first baseman sees him square. He needs to be able to get off the bag and be able to go cover the bunt. That way, if it's a bad bunt, we can be able to get the out at home or keep him at third base and maybe get it out first.
Yeah. And with Rivera, being this his second plate appearance the whole entire year, he could try to do something different, try to get a run across and cut this lead down to 4.
Yeah, no, big AB here for the Swedes. Number 47, Orego Rivera. Diego Orega. That looks like an eye.
That is an eye.
Does it look like it?
Big J. Josh is making fun of my handwriting here. And,
setting me up for failure up here.
He just can't read greatness,
So Rivera does foul that pitch back, makes it a 1-1 count.
And you could see a steal here from
that pitch ripped into left field. Not going to be able to get to Micah, so they are going to score a run here. And it makes it a 6-2 game with 1 out. So big AB there by Diego Rivera. And what is that, his third AB of the year?
That's his second.
Second AB of the year for Rivera. Finds a way to get an RBI in a big KCAC conference game.
Yeah, and it's been the bottom of the order that has done a lot of the production for Bethany so far, which is kind of surprising because not a lot of them have AB so far this season.
Right.
So finding some unexpected production can really help for your chances to stay in ball games.
Chris again coming up, being able to have the good eye there to see that pitch down for ball 1. So it's a 1-0 count here. Coach Ortiz coming out giving a sign to the base runners. So with 1 out, having a good run at the plate, are we going to see a bunt here?
I wouldn't think so. I would think maybe a steal, but I don't know how fast Leon is over there at second base. You don't want to bunch your leadoff hitter. That's been pretty good this series.
Yeah, for sure. So makes that ball inside. It's going to be a 2-0 count. Evan Williams does come set. Not a big lead at second base. That pitch is going to be ripped back. Foul ball. Makes it a 2-1 count. And this seems like a big AB, both offensively and defensively for the Blue Jays.
100%. I think it's just as important to getting out here as it is to in the inning,
Yeah. That pitch ripped into right field to Cole Schieffer. Not going to be enough for them to tag either. Gets it in to the cutoff. Worried about the next play. Love to see that. Going to make it the second out of the inning. So big time there to get the lead off. Jonathan Christ to hit a line drive shallow to right field. That way the runners can't advance.
And that's just a part of getting weak contact, especially in these situations. It's huge, so runners don't advance.
Definitely. I mean, Sanchez up now. Sanchez has proven that he does have long ball power.
1 for 2 this series. That's a single, and then lined out to Isaiah over there at shortstop.
Yeah, in that first inning. Should have been a double.
Yeah, he just pimped it.
And that pitch. Gonna be. It sounded like it was off the bat from up here.
And Evan may go back to the slider here. It's 1-1 count, so maybe look for something away. Good slider there. Gets it to 1-2.
Yeah, definitely a good slider there by Williams against Sanchez here. And Sanchez being a big swinger, definitely pull side guy. I think the slider's another smart pitch here.
For sure. And you've seen that throughout the game with the pull side hitters with Cuevas and the other guys. You've seen the ability to pitch the slider away has been
runners do
very
go.
useful.
Going backside here to Sergio. Going to be a little late to the bag there, allowing him to be safe. So the Swedes are going to be at second and third here with the successful double steal attempt. And that ball is inside, so it is ball 2. So it's a 2-2 count here. Bag open at first base with 2 outs. Blue Jays looking to end this momentum Evan Williams takes a look at second, comes set, takes a breath, delivers the pitch. Going to be inside again for ball 3, full count here. And with the bag open, you're still trying to make a pitch.
Yeah, you don't want to leave too much of a plate, especially he's already barreled him once today. So I'd, again, probably go to a slider here. Try to make sure it's on the corner of the plate. Don't want to leave it hanging over the net.
Yeah, definitely, especially being able to trust Plummer back there. I think that's just the smart pitch here. And the pitch. Going to be down and away, just like we said. Plummer working his tail off. Does block the ball. Tags Sanchez out for out number 3. So big time there for Evan Williams. 5th strikeout of the game. And that will bring us to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be back after this short break.
Legendary like my birthplace. It's my time like my birthday. Born ready in the first place. It's a marathon. Run your race. Don't stop. Keep going. I'm up early. Don't sleep on them. I'm living out my dreams and my legacy for the life of me. I came here to leave a legacy. No one can change my destiny. Nobody. I'm standing up so the world can see. And I came to leave a legacy.
Welcome back to Hillsboro. For those of you joining us, my name is Josh Jones. Today's broadcast was brought to you by the hard work of our production crew across campus in the studio. Creighton Kukula is directing today's game, assisted by Brett Buckingham. So Sergio Gutierrez looking to lead off the Blue Jays here. Nieves does throw it inside for ball 1. So Sergio looking to be a good leadoff here for the Jays.
Yeah, and I think that's perfect for Sergio. He's not really more of a power guy, but he's looking to get a quality AB here and deliver some quality contact, which he's done.
Yeah. There's just the veteran take there, makes it 2-0. So Nieves is definitely going to have to come challenge him here because you're not going to want to walk that leadoff guy.
And Sergio has some speed, even though he did get picked off last time.
Right.
I don't believe he'll make that same mistake again.
And the pitch. And that pitch is going to be ball 3. So definitely not trying to walk the 9-hole here and get to the top of the lineup. So, you know, you would expect that he's just trying to throw it over the plate here.
Yeah. I mean, he's thrown 3 straight curveballs, too.
So do you give Sergio the green light in this situation?
Probably not.
Probably not.
You know,
I
this
agree.
is his I think this is his 5th at-bat this year.
Yeah.
So he's not a guy to take 1 yard, even though he did a couple of times 2 years ago when he played the field more.
Right.
But he's a guy that's going to deliver quality at-bats no matter what.
So that pitch is in there for a strike. Here's 3-1 count pitch. Going to be in there for strike 2. Goes with the curveball. Finishes inside on Sergio for strike 2. So Nieves able to battle back here. And now he has a chance to challenge Sergio here. Come set. And the pitch. Going to be ripped to the right side over there to Sanchez. It's going to be good for out number 1. So being able to come back there from a 3-0 count is big time there by Nieves.
Yeah, and it just shows that he trusts any pitch. He went to the fastball there, but 3-1 he went with the curveball.
Yeah.
So he trusts that what's happening here.
Right. Nieves, I mean, talk about the long relief. Being his 3rd appearance, and he's still in the game, even after that shot to the palm from Maidan. Shows the toughness that he has. So that pitch going to be low and away from Cohen's for ball 1. And there's no action over on the Swedes bullpen. So they're really trusting Nieves over there, and rightfully so.
Yeah. He's shown it so far in these 3 games.
Pitch in there, catches the top of the zone.
That he can be a guy that shuts stuff down, and it allows them to stay in this game.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I think he's a guy that you need in your bullpen, but this might earn him a starting spot.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, being able to prove yourself like this. But it's also there's a lot of value to having a guy like this in your pen.
Yeah, I mean, the Blue Jays have a number of these guys And so having this depth in your bullpen can be huge to win games, especially if your starter can't go that far.
And the pitch is going to be outside there for ball 2, so it's a 2-2 count here. Cohen's working another good AB, making Nieves throw a lot of pitches here.
And it also could have been the plan, too. Maybe they started out with Morales, or not Morales, Guzman, but they were expecting to go to Nieves early.
That pitch ripped to Bones. Bones brings it in, throws it across. Going to be good for out number 2. So Bones all series has shown that he can make that routine play.
Yeah. Next up is Garen Plummer. 0 for 1 with a hit by pitch and flew out to the warning track his last at bat.
And the pitch. Going to be up and away from Plummer, making it 1-0 here. There's a couple guys maybe getting a little loose down there. Maybe they're just stretching. So it's too early to tell there. That pitch going to be ripped into right field. Back goes the right fielder. Going to be caught at the wall. Well done by Rivera there, making a big-time play for the Swedes. And that keeps it a 6-2 game, so good rip there by Plummer, but not enough. And that'll bring us to a short break, and we'll be back after this message.
Like my birthplace, it's my time like my birthday. Born ready in the first place, it's a marathon, run your race. Don't stop, keep going, I'm up early, don't sleep on them. I'm living out my dreams and my legacy for the life of me, yup, no. I came here to leave a legacy, no one can change my destiny. Nobody. I'm standing up for the world to see, and I came to leave a legacy.
Welcome back to Hillsboro. For those of you joining us, my name is Josh Jones, and I'm joined here with Caleb Apple. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the hard work of our production crew across campus and studio. Creighton Cool is directing today's game, assisted by Brett Buckingham. So, the Swedes do find a way to get a 0 there by the big line drive by Plummer, but just not enough, and Rivera makes a good play at the wall.
Yeah, and Evan so far is pitching pretty good. 4 strikeouts, 5 hits. As this one's going to make it a 6 hits. Could be extra bases.
Micah does find a way to cut it off. Going to keep. Ball's ripped back to first, so it's easy. It is going to keep number 20, Fernando Bones, at first base. But Bones has been showing that he's a really good player for the Swedes. So, first pitch ready to hit, puts him on first base with the single. And now batting is number 24, Alexander Cuevas. That ball, again, Evan being really well, doing really good, living low and away against Cuevas.
Cuevas just hasn't been able to hit that slider all series, really. I mean, he hasn't had a hit this series, so being able to locate that slider down and away is huge.
That pitch changes the eye level there. And so being able to go up there and still get the swing and miss now sets you up for really anything you want. Definitely could go here with the slider. But, you know, like we've been saying, Williams needs to be able to, you know, try to get him this pitch or the next.
Yeah, and because you don't want to waste too many pitches. I mean, he's already at 75 pitches, so he could be getting towards the end of his start this inning and maybe the next, hopefully.
Yeah. So Bones with a good lead over here. Does get the secondary. That ball is going to be ripped foul towards the third base dugout. Fielded by the guy on deck, Danny Barker. Flashing the batting gloves.
can't flash the glove because he's DHing. So got to show it another way.
That's right. Williams does come set. Bones with a good lead. Gets the secondary. That ball. Good take there by Alexander. So makes it a 1-2 count. Bones still at first base. No outs here for the Blue Jays. So Williams does come set. Takes a breath. Delivers. It's going to be up out of the zone. Makes it 2-2 here. So 2-2 count. No outs. Guy at first base. What pitch you going here?
Slider. I mean, he hasn't been able to touch it all day. You just want to make it competitive enough. Maybe just off the plate. Just competitive enough where he can put weak contact on it. There it is right there.
It is ripped to third base. Marcelo goes to second. Come up Sergio and gets the out at second. So Sergio able to handle the tough throw from Marcelo.
Good pick by him.
Yeah, and Marcelo, usually he's just on point with his throws. That could be a little bit of the showing of having a lot of pitches in starting game too.
For sure.
But you got to have his bat in the lineup if he's good enough to put arms feeling okay enough to play third. He's gonna be.
Yeah,
so.
And he got the lead out. That's what matters, right? So it may have not been pretty, but it got the job done.
Yeah. So that ground ball to third does get the force out at second, makes it 1 out. Cuevas is at first base now, and that pitch is in there for ball 1. It'll be a 1-0 count here. And I think we've been able to see against Barker that it's definitely a big point to stay away from him, not give him anything inside. Speaking of that great pitch there by Evan, being able to hunt that outside part of the dish. So, Barker has shown that he can have some pop.
Yeah.
So you don't want to miss a pitch here and make it a 2-run ball game. So good block there by Plummer. Keeps Cuevas at first base.
Come on, Evan.
So Williams takes a look at first base. Takes a breath. Delivers the pitch, and that's going to be in there for strike 2. Good pitch there by Evan. For strike 2, makes it a 2-2 count. 1 out here. Ground ball away from getting the Blue Jays on offense.
I would think maybe he should just stick with that fastball away. He hasn't been able to touch it all day.
Yeah.
There it is, but just
Good
upstairs.
Good idea.
But now you need to challenge it. Find a pitch, probably again fastball away.
Something over the plate, though.
Yeah.
Something that, is competitive and is going to get a swing.
Yeah.
So Evan Williams comes set and delivers. It's going to be up out of the zone for ball 4. So that does put Barker on base and puts 2 Swedes on the bases here at first and second. Cuevas at second, Barker at first. And it brings up number 52, Emmanuel Alicia. And with that being said, looks like Skipper is going to be coming out here to talk, or maybe just Plummer.
It looks like just a catcher visit, telling Evan to calm down, take a breath. Evan's pretty an intense guy, so having that calming presence as a catcher, and Marcelo over there, knowing what they've been going through, because he faced that lineup yesterday. So having that experience and just being able to calm down, maybe, and now we see Skip out there. I mean, we could just also be installing for time, getting that pitcher hot down in the bullpen. Can't really tell if anyone's warming up down there, but I think it's a big. Oh man, we're done. He's taking the ball from him, but a good start from Evan. Went 4 1/3 of 2-run baseball. He really can't complain from a starter. Maybe hopefully he could have gone a bit longer, but nonetheless, good start from Evan.
Yeah, good start there from Evan. Showed that he had a lot of live action on all of his pitches. So excited to see who's coming in here. Still not.
I think maybe
sure.
Garrick. Garrick could be going in here. No, it's Lee.
Lee Souza with his second appearance of the series. Big time yesterday. Came in, couple walks, bases loaded, comes in and gets the guy 3-0.
Yeah.
So, if he throws another ball there, it ties the game. He's able to get strike 1 and then gets Alicia to fly out to Connor Flynn in right field to win the game. So we're going to wait for Lee to get warmed up here, and we will be back after this break.
Lee Souza.
This is my time like my birthday. Born ready in the first place. It's a marathon. Run your race. Don't stop. Keep going. I'm up early. Don't sleep on them. I'm living out my dreams and my legacy for the life of me. Y'all know. I came here to leave a legacy. No one can change my destiny. Nobody. I'm standing up for the world to see. And I came to leave a legacy.
And Lee coming into this ball game has been the guy to come in and get an out.
Yeah, he's been, lately he's been the fireman for the Blue Jays. So good to see him out here. Gets that first pitch in there low for ball one. Looks like a good pitch.
Yeah. Let's hope he doesn't go 3-0.
Keep everybody on their edge of their chairs.
Yeah.
Maybe he did.
Maybe he did. We're not sure.
That pitch in there for strike one.
We started it better. We started it better, but Lee's a guy that is going to come in and throw strikes. Yeah. He's got that stuff, and it's going to be a lot of weak contact. It's kind of like Marcelo.
Yeah, that pitch in the dirt there for ball two. Yeah, Lee has that good arm speed, good fastball, but then he'll flick that curveball at you. It's like 20 mile an hour slower.
It's a good curveball for sure. And having that big difference in speeds can be so hard to adjust to if you're a hitter.
That pitch going to be run inside. On Alicia, so Lee definitely trying to find a way to get strike two here, maybe even a ground ball. Infield going to have to keep it on the infield here. That pitch ripped foul down the third base line. So it is going to be a full count.
I wish I could see more effort on the third base coach. Just let that by. Coach Jones would have got that, squabbled it up because he still wants to play.
He's a gamer, man. He's a backyard again. You play anything, you play a board game, you play Rocket League, whatever you play, he's going to want to win.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to make out of all the Blue Jays here. And that ground ball is going to be to Isaiah, and he goes to third base. Really good play there. Good communication by the Blue Jays. Marcelo getting to third base. Big time play there by the Blue Jay infield. Cohen's bringing it in and going to Marcelo at third base.
And that's the best play to do right there. Isaiah's probably not going to get Barker at second, and you're definitely not turning two there.
You're probably not going across the first either.
Yeah, so that's the best play. His momentum's taking him that way.
Yeah.
So it's just a great heads-up play there by Cohen's, and you see that a lot by the Blue Jays. Yeah. It's a lot of heads-up, good baseball, because that's what the coaches do here. They talk about things ahead of time.
Right. Yeah, that kind of stuff is definitely pre-pitch stuff. You got to be thinking those things. Like as an infielder, what am I doing with this baseball if it goes to my arm side, or where's it if I go glove side? Where am I going with this ball? So it's good to you can definitely with a play like that, you definitely know those infielders are thinking about those things.
Is 1 for 2. Had a double in the first in the right center, then struck out his last time. So Lee looking to add a strikeout to his series line so far.
Yep, so that makes it a 1-2 count here. 2 outs. Big pitch coming up here by Lee. My guess would be that he is going to flick that curveball in there.
That's exactly what I was thinking. He does.
Oh, and he does get a little barrel on it. So he fights, and then the count remains 1-2. So number 49, Josue Figuera, trying to find a way to extend the inning here for the Swedes.
If he does be able to, that would be huge for the Swedes. Building off the fourth inning where they did score a run.
Right. And if he gets on base, the guy at the plate's going to be the tying run. So this fouled to the right side. Count remains 1-2. So Lee definitely looking for this put-away pitch here to end the inning. And, with that curveball and stuff he's shown so far, I wouldn't be opposed to the high heater here.
Yeah, you change that eye level for sure. It doesn't have to be a swing and miss pitch, but if you change that eye level, it could be huge.
And the pitch going to be down in the dirt, so gets no swing. Going to be a 2-2 count here. Here in the top of the fifth. Big pitch coming for the junior Lee Souza, sporting number 21. Comes set. And the pitch. going to be flown into right field. Cole Schieffer going to have room, and that ball's caught for the third out of the inning, and Lee Souza comes in and puts out the fire.
Just a great job by Lee, just getting weak contact. And there's that fastball inside that we were just talking about. Changing that eye level after flipping a couple curveballs in there. Makes it a big 0 right there for the Blue Jays. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Legendary like my birthplace. It's my time like my birthday. Born ready in the first place. It's a marathon. Run your race. Don't stop. Keep going. I'm up early. Don't sleep on them. I'm living out my dreams and my legacy for the life of me. I came in to leave a legacy. No one can change my destiny. Nobody. I'm standing up for the world to see. And I came to leave a legacy.
For those of you joining us, as you know, my name is Josh Jones. I'm joined here with Caleb Apple. Caleb, what do we feel about that big-time 0 there in the last half?
You know, it's just about the trust that you have with your bullpen guys. And you know, even though your starter didn't give you a whole lot of length, you have those guys in the bullpen that, with runners on, can get you a 0.
Yeah.
And so providing that with strike throwers and guys that have good enough stuff to get weak contact is huge.
Yeah, definitely. So Lee being able to come in and get that 0 is big time for the Blue Jays. And now batting is Marcelo Aguirre. Looks at strike 1. And this is going to be ripped to left field through the 6 hole. Going to be a base hit for Marcelo Aguirre. Big time piece there by the Blue Jays batting leader. 24. Big piece to get Cody Moore a base runner now. Cody Moore's hitting .424 on the season with 2 home runs, and he's slugging .652. So he's definitely looking to hit for some extra bases here.
And if he gets something away, do exactly what he did in his first AB, hit that 3-run bomb.
And the pitch. That pitch is going to be away.
Too
far away for ball 1. So that's a 1-0 count here. And just based off that pitch, I feel like he's hunting for that now.
Yeah, he could be looking curveball, too. He could flip over curveball here for strike 1. I think he may be actually doing that. It was.
It does, just as Caleb Apple says. I think Cody was thinking the same thing, and he just thought it was going to be a little too high, and he finishes in the zone. So.
I mean, it just caught right at the belt.
Yeah.
That's a tough pitch to take, or a tough pitch to swing at.
And the way Nieves throws, he doesn't throw very hard, so it's a slower pitch, so it's high.
Yeah.
It jumps out of the hand, and it looks like it's going to be up way out of the zone, and then it comes back in for a strike. So with that pitch there, though, that's it low in the dirt, makes it a 2-1 count.
Now, could Cody be sitting on an off-speed pitch here? You know, he threw that for a strike. It could be his strike pitch here.
Right. And the pitch. And that's going to be inside?
Yeah, it looks like just inside, but again, it was a good pitch by Nieves, but it is also a good take because Cody isn't a guy that isn't going to go out of his comfort zone, especially right now. He's hitting really well this series.
Right.
He's not going to go out of his comfort zone to hit something. It's a pitcher's pitch. He wants a hitter's pitch, not a pitcher's pitch.
Right. Nieves winds up, throws, going to be inside again for ball 4.
Next man up.
Big AB there for number 45, Cody Moore.
Here's my guy, Idon.
And what did you say earlier?
First pitch curveball, bomb. I'm calling it right now.
So you're yard carding it.
I'm yard carding
Let me
it.
have your yard card. Ching-ching. All right, it's in the system. You guys heard it here first. Caleb Apple did put his yard card in. And I think if you wouldn't have, I think I might have.
Yeah, because, I mean, he's done a lot of first pitch off speeds.
Yeah.
He's flipped that curveball in. And I feel like Idon knows that. He's a smart hitter in the Masters program. So he's a guy that he should know. I'm feeling he's going to go off-speed pitch here. I'm going to hit it 700 feet to right field.
Yeah. So if you have a master's degree, do people call you master?
No. Don't. I'm not calling you that.
I have a black belt in business. Anyways, now batting's number 10, Idon Martinez. Nieves comes set, takes a look at second, delivers the pitch, and it's a big swing. And he must have heard you up here, Caleb, because that was definitely a big swing on the curveball there.
Yeah. Okay, it's all right. We're going to make a productive at-bat here. And it can still be a home run. I may have been just wrong on the pitch. But, you know, that was that first pitch curveball. He may go to a fastball outside now.
Does come set. Steps off, so that's his one step off here.
You know, Marcelo and Cody, scary runners.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of speed.
It's hard to catch them when they're running in zigzags.
Exactly.
It's angle of pursuit around here. So, yeah, 1-1 count here. Idon definitely hunting something up in the zone here.
For sure.
So Nieves takes a look at Marcelo, takes another, delivers the pitch. That pitch going to be ripped to second base. Good pick there. He's coming down the line, trying to get there, does beat it out. So big time, you know, it goes unnoticed how big it is getting down the line there, not letting them roll. I know he missed the pick, but a clean roll, I think he still would have beat it out. And it just, you know, now it's 1 out guy on first and third instead of 2 out guy on third.
Yeah.
So now Micah has a lot of ways that he can be productive.
For sure. And it was a heck of a play by Figueroa, being able to pick that ball, going deep in the hole and picking it, and being able to get the not the lead runner, but the guy at second base.
Yeah, and Idon did rip that.
Yeah, and that was hit pretty hard. It was, again, another curveball. Yeah. So really, Nieves really trusting that curveball against lefties.
It's going to be hot. So Micah taking a deep breath. And we do have a little action in the bullpen. Number 29 looks to be Christian Gonzalez down there, getting his wing loose for the Swedes.
He's a transfer from Wayland Baptist.
Gotcha. That pitch in there for strike one.
Blue Jays played Wayland for his first series of the year and swept them. So. Dvorak may be hunting a curveball here, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely need to see it up, though. Don't want to waste a swing. That pitch going to be a good off-speed pitch there by Nieves. Micah Dvorak does foul it off, makes it a 1-2 count here. So 1 out, 1-2 count. Marcelo Aguirre at third, Idon Martinez at first base. Micah Dvorak at the plate, and the Blue Jay offense looking to come through.
And you could see, you know, Idon not the fastest person, but you could see him just start running on the pitch here.
Yeah.
Just to maybe keep themselves out of the double play.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, I mean, they're thinking the same thing. Micah with the good back control too, maybe like, you know, like a run and hit type situation, which is a little different from a hit and run. So you're just covering up the curveball, protecting your runner. Pitch. That's going to be ripped to left to the third base dugout. Heads up there to the Swedes. Dugout over there. No one seemed to get hit. The Swedes telling him to put it on the field.
Keep it away from him.
So maybe you got to be careful what you wish for over there. Because maybe they would rather have him strike out, but they're telling him to hit it on the field. So Nieves shakes off the pitch. Does come set. Delivers, and that pitch going to be ripped, so they got what they wished for, and he scores. Marcelo Adon going to third base, first to third, big time there. Micah does stay at first base, so big time hit for number 18, Micah Dvorak, which scores a big run for the Blue Jays, making it a 7-2 game. That's Micah's second hit on the day.
And his second single, but he also was able to stay back on the curveball and able to drive it, find one that was a little bit elevated, was able to get a great piece of hitting right there by Dvorak.
Yeah, and it looks like Gonzalez in the bullpen down there is starting to speed up the process. So Nieves has to be at a lot of pitches here in his third appearance in the series.
See what he's got.
Come set. Micah may be looking to run here. Doesn't go. Going to be in the dirt.
Nieves is at 63 pitches. So, you know, he's not a starter, so he may not be stretched out enough, so he could be getting towards the end.
Yeah. I mean, he might be close. He's probably close to 100 pitches on the weekend.
Yeah. You know, he's been that guy for them. So we'll see if he gets another pick off.
The pick there. Idon smart by extending the lead, just in case if that ball does get away from the first baseman down there, number 24, Alexander Cuevas.
Because we've seen that. We've seen that already. Kind of got away a little bit. It was Dvorak at first when it happened, but obviously Nieves is concerned about Mike over there at first, for sure.
Which is going to be in there for strike one. Makes it a 1-1 count. So 1-1 count here, 1 out. Micah getting a pretty decent lead down there all the way to the cut. And the pitch. That ball's going to be down in the dirt. But Cordoba is going to be able to hang on to it, not allowing Micah to go to second base.
And now if you were Schiefer, what pitch are you sitting on here to take one out?
Yeah, 2-1 count here. Nieves has shown that he can throw his curveball for a strike, but I don't think he's going to go the curveball with the runner on third. Doesn't want to miss in the dirt, allow that runner to score. I'm sitting fastball away.
Yeah.
And he does go the curveball in the dirt. And, I mean,
looks like a changeup there.
Okay, maybe a changeup, but he trusted something and it got away from him. So trusting Cordoba there, being able to, live in that low part of the zone. He just missed in the dirt, but nothing happens there because of the hard work of Cordoba. So 3-1 count now. Now Schiefer just needs to be ready to hit.
Yeah.
Seeing it well, not jump on anything too nasty. And they're going to call the
pitch clock violation.
Pitch clock violation.
So that's going to be a walk.
Yeah, that is going to be a walk for Schiefer. So big pitch clock call there. Something new for baseball fans to see. So they are going to call time to talk to Nieves. They're going to give Gonzalez a little time to warm up.
So with the pitch clock here in NAIA, there's not one actually posted around the stadium here. It's more of the officials, the umpire. I think it's actually the second base umpire. They have like a little buzzer that buzzes them to let them know, hey, he took more than, I think it's 13 seconds.
Yeah. 20 seconds, yeah, and it does go off. So, yeah, it's just a new rule. We're going to have to get used to it. They are going to take Nieves off and go Gonzalez. So we are going to let Gonzalez warm up, get ready to go, and we will be back after this break.
Like my birthplace, it's my time like my birthday. Born ready in the first place, it's a marathon, run your race. Don't stop, keep going, I'm up early, don't sleep on them. I'm living out my dreams and my legacy for the life of me. I can't leave a legacy. No one can change my destiny. I'm standing up for the world to see. And I came to leave a legacy. Like my birthplace, it's my time like my birthday. Born ready in the first place, it's a...
And welcome back to Hillsboro. For those of you joining us, my name is Josh Jones, and I'm joined here with Caleb Apple. And after that big AB by Schiefer with the pitch clock violation, it does put Schiefer on first base. And now pinch hitting is Juan Gonzalez. So he's going to get this AB off of Gonzalez sits on the mound, too, for the Swedes.
And, pinch hitting for Mikey here. So, with this re-entry rule, you can put some of your better hitters off the bench in situations and not worry about the defense that comes with it. And so Juan just looking to do something here to put a spark into this Blue Jay offense.
Yeah, we all know what Juan can do, so... Pitcher does come set, delivers. Get it by him up and in there for strike one, so it makes a 1-1 count.
And how hard is it to come off the bench and hit come into this situation.
Oh, it's got to be one of the hardest jobs in baseball because you got to stay ready to go. First of all, you see that lineup card, you obviously want your name on it.
Yeah.
It's not on it at first, so you got to get over that, and you got to stay ready to go, ready to hit, and ready to produce for this offense. So bases loaded, that pitch in there, 4-2. It's a 1-2 count, 1 out here. So Juan Rosa Gonzalez just trying to find a way to be productive for the Blue Jays.
And whether that means something in the air or, hitting something hard somewhere, want to get it to this next guy for sure.
He's going to be in the dirt there.
Counts even at 2. 1 out. Martinez at third, Dvorak at second, and Schieffer at first. So good quality speed at first and second, so something like Gap could definitely score 3.
Good speed at third, too.
Well, he doesn't have to have the greatest speed unless it's a sac fly. So
I won't tell Adon you said that. And that does not get a swing there. He does hold back, so it makes it a full count. That one was close, but they give Juan Rosa Gonzalez the benefit of the doubt, so it's a full count here. So Juan Rosa Gonzalez looking to win a pitch. Win a pitch, big fella.
Yeah. Whether it's, again, hard hit ball or drawing a walk, you're doing whatever it takes to extend this inning.
And the pitch. Going to be fouled, so good bat speed there by Juan to fight that off. Mark Poole coaching first base down there with the big-time play.
Animal. He's an animal down there.
That's another win there, trying to win another pitch here.
Did trigger a little late on that fastball, so you could see it again.
And the pitch. That's going to be ripped to left field. And Micah turning around third. And Coach Jones sends him. Here's the throw. And he's going to slide. He's going to be safe. The throw at third. And he's Schieffer's safe at third base. So Juan Rosa Gonzalez speaking into existence, Caleb Apple, coming in for a big-time AB, put 2 on the board, making it a 9-2 game for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, and he wasn't late on that fastball either. He got beat by it the first time and fouled it off, but then was ready for it and hit it very, very hard between the 5-6 hole.
Yeah, no, big rip there. Works the AB, sees 7 or 8 pitches. I mean, look at this rip. Sees it up, boom, rips it to the 6 hole, just past the third baseman. And hey, with the rule, like you were talking about, Mikey's now on first base, so we're bringing some speed in.
And it's just the utilization that you can do, and it's so much more tactical.
Yes, it makes it, like we said, it's not checkers, it's chess. You're able to use your pieces, and you got to use them. Use it. Why not? They're there for you to use, and I think it's a really cool thing that the NAI has to offer. So Mikey at first base, Cole Schieffer at third, 1 out. Now batting Sergio Gutierrez. And Mikey with the big lead does get back in time, safe at first. So good pick there by Gonzalez. Mikey did look like he was ready to roll.
And he could just be trying to throw him off a little bit. Give Sergio a cookie to hit here.
Yeah. Mikey with the big lead here. Good secondary. And that ball's up and away from Sergio, so it's going to be ball 1. So big take there by Sergio. Sergio has been looking good at the plate, hitting a lot of balls hard.
Yeah.
So looking to continue that campaign here in at bat number 3.
Yeah. And he had an RBI single in the first game, or in the first AB of today. Could get another one.
And that pitch is laced, but right to Bones. So the frozen rope doesn't allow any production. And, 2 outs here. Coming up to the plate is Isaiah Cohen's. As you see that frozen rope to the shortstop. Just not enough to get over him. But when Gonzalez lifts his leg here, he's about a 1-5 or more to the plate. So if we see a leg lift, I can see Mikey wanting to take second here.
I mean, Acosta's got good speed.
And there he goes, speaking of it, and that's going to be in there, but rips it to first, and it's going to go to the outfield. So Mikey creating some stuff to happen there. Cole Schieffer coming in, and Mikey to third base. Slips on third, but he's going to be in there with no throw. So the big-time steal, putting some pressure on the Swedes. They try to throw him out, and it's just not. It just hits off that lip and goes to the outfield.
Yeah. And that's what we've been talking about this whole series is being aggressive on the base paths and creating chaos is going to help this team so much and being successful in the future because they haven't been so far this year. But this series has kind of changed that up a little bit, and I think that's been big for them.
There's that pitch. Isaiah Cohen rips it to Sanchez. Sanchez does come up with it and going to go first base for the 3rd out. So that does end the inning for the Blue Jays, but the Blue Jays do tack on a couple runs, 4 a matter of fact, and it makes it a 10-2 ball game here. So Lee Souza back out for the Blue Jays. We'll be back after this break.
This is my time like my birthday. Born ready in the first place. It's a marathon. Run your race. Don't stop. Keep going. I'm up early. Don't sleep on them. I'm living out my dreams and my legacy for the life of me. No. I came here to leave a legacy. No one can change my destiny. Nobody. I'm standing up so the world can see that I came to leave a legacy.
Welcome back to Hillsboro. For those of you joining us, my name is Josh Jones, and I'm joined here with Caleb Apple. Today's broadcast is brought to you by the hard work of our production crew. Across campus in the studio, Creighton Kakula is directing today's game, assisted by Brett Buckingham. So here in the top of the sixth, Lee Souza does come out, ready to roll, trying to keep that 10-2 lead here for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, and with this bottom of the order, you can be aggressive, but they have been hitting the ball well. So
that ball ripped to left by Cordova. That's going to be high and left. Mike is going to have a chance on it, and it's not going to be caught. Going to be down on the warning track. Mike is going to get it in here. So Cordova with the big-time leadoff double for the Swedes.
And that's his first hit of the year. So been productive so far. Had an RBI and got on base with the air. So hitting the ball hard. Looks like we're going to get a courtesy runner.
Riley.
Manny Leos, courtesy runner for him last time.
The courtesy
Swedes with another early base runner.
Yeah, no, I feel like every inning now they've gotten that leadoff man on, or getting that early runner on. So we're going to look to shut that down. Lee, big pitch there, good level for strike one. So 0-1 count here. Guy at second base. And the courtesy runner out there seems to be number 41. Number 41 is Manny Leos. So that's going to be in there for strike two. So batting for the Bethany Swedes is Rivera. Rivera had a big-time hit 2 ABs ago. Was that last AB?
Yeah, last AB. He had that RBI single. Came through at times and trying to come through again with another RBI.
Lee Souza takes a look, and the pitch. Going to be up and in. Got away from him a little bit, but it thankfully does not hit Rivera. So it's still going to be a 1-2 count.
I mean, that could just, obviously you don't want to hit a guy, but that could be setting up for a curveball here.
Yeah.
Could be, a pitch that backs him off, and now he's throwing that curveball in there for a strikeout.
Big pitch there, yeah. You don't ever want to hit anybody or, give him that chin music, but that pitch did lead to, changing that eye level, and then he comes with that slider right there.
And that curveball is just disgusting, and especially with a guy in the bottom of the order, that stuff, that is hard to adjust to.
No, that's a big strikeout after that long double by Cordova. Now brings up the leadoff man, number 42, Jonathan Christ. Jonathan Christ, big rip to right center field, going to be down. And it's going to be for extra bases, does get to the wall, so it is going to score the courtesy runner. Mikey does get it in, but Christ is going to slide into second base safely. So that does make it a 10-3 game here. So big-time swing there by Jonathan Christ. He's been showing that he's a good ball player all week.
Yeah, has been a little under the ball the first 3 ABs, had 3 flyouts, but found the barrel on this one and hit it to right center.
Yeah, and so that double does bring up the 2-hole, number 12, William Sanchez. So William Sanchez looking to keep this going, and that ball that's going to get the swing for strike one. So it makes it an 0-1 count. So Souza looking to get his second out of the inning here. No coverage on Chris at second. That ball's going to be in the dirt. Good block there by Plummer. How many times have we said good block there by Plummer?
Seems like every single inning. Because it's just he's so consistent back there.
Yeah.
And he's been a guy that's been consistent, and so
the ball's fouled back.
You don't have to worry about throwing something in the dirt, trying to get someone to chase and getting away from him. So he's just a guy that just knows he knows the dirt, basically.
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Knows how to bounce.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's in there. Good pitch. There's that curveball by Lee. That's just a completely different look from all of his other pitches. In there for strike 3. So that's a big-time second out from Lee Souza to get a strikeout there. Was that his first strikeout?
No, it was the second. He had the strikeout on Rivera.
Yeah.
On the other curveball.
Right, that's right. Okay, so second strikeout for Lee, which makes it 7 for the day or 6?
7.
7 for the day. So Lee going in there, strike one, big time first pitch here to number 20, Fernando Bones. So Bones has been a threat on both sides of the ball here for the Swedes. So Lee, pitch number 2, changes the eye level again. And so that one was coming for the helmet, so I don't blame him for getting out of the way.
No. You know, you always say wear it, but those are the ones that are kind of scary.
That's a business decision right there. So Lee coming set here, takes a look at Christ, goes again and gets it at the chin music. So it makes it a 2-1 count here with 2 outs.
You know, after getting those 2 right in the head, sometimes it's scary to dig back in for that third time.
Yeah, he's going to flip that curveball, and it's going to make him jump. No, he's going to hit it right to Cohen's. Cohen's, good play there. Throws it right to Seymour's chest for out number 3. So Lee Souza coming in and getting another 0 for the Blue Jays. Sorry, not. They actually did score 1 run. So it's a 10-3 game here, and we're going to go in the bottom of the 6th, up 7.
Legendary like my birthplace. It's my time like my birthday. Born ready in the first place. It's a marathon. Run your race. Don't stop. Keep going. I'm up early. Don't sleep on them. I'm living out my dreams and my legacy for the life of me. Yup, no. I came here to leave a legacy. No one can change my destiny. Nobody. I'm standing up so the world can see that I came to leave a legacy.
Welcome back to Hillsboro. For those of you joining us, my name is Josh Jones, and I'm joined here with Caleb Apple. Looks like the Swedes are going to send back out number 29, Christian Gonzalez. So Christian Gonzalez on the bump for the Swedes here in the bottom of the 6th. So, Caleb, how are we feeling with this 7-run lead here in the back half of the ball game?
I think it's really good, but you want to save your pitching from a big matchup against Oak in your midweek matchup. You want to try to get 4 runs here and get a run.
Yeah.
You know, 10 after 7, it's huge, and if we can get that run, that'd be massive.
Yeah.
The confidence for the Blue Jays,
right,
and saving the pitching for them.
Yeah, definitely. You know, that's a really good point there. Being able to save pitching is huge, especially with the opponent for tomorrow. I mean, Oakwoo's proved year in and year out that they're one of the strongest in the KCAC, so going to be a big-time matchup, and it's a midweek matchup. So as much pitching as we can have is going to be big time. Plummer taking ball 1 there, so it makes it a 1-1 count here early on in the AB here. No outs here in the bottom of the 6th. And the pitch. That's going to be in there for strike 2, so the count is going to be 1-2. Plummer thought that might have been just a little bit up, but umpire disagrees, says it caught the top of the zone. Gonzalez with the windup and the pitch. That's going to be down and away. Good eye there by number 8, Garen Plummer, to extend the AB to a 2-2 count.
You know, every time he watches a pitch or in the AB, he slaps the heck out of his back with that bat. You know, I wonder if he's got bruises back there.
He's got to. That's going to be ripped to Bones. Bones continuing to make the routine, but it's going to be short, and good pick there by number 24, Alexander Cuevas. So big-time play there by the Swedes for out number 1 in the bottom of the 6th. So good AB there by Plummer. Just came up a little short, hit it hard to the shortstop, just not enough. So with that ground ball to the shortstop, now batting for the Blue Jays is number 24, Marcelo Aguirre. Marcelo looking to keep his offensive onslaught going. That's going to be up and by the chin for ball number 1. Aguirre has proved to be one of the best hitters in the country and one of the best hitters on this Blue Jay offense. So that ball, good swing there, but just ripped behind the backstop. So it's a 1-1 count here. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. That ball is going to be just away from Marcelo, so it's going to be ball 2. Good pitch, good take, both sides of the ball there. Makes it a 2-1 count. Gonzalez with the windup and the pitch. Going to be up, out of the zone, so it makes it a 3-1 count here. So do you feel like Gonzalez is going to come challenge him with a fastball?
I mean, it seems like that's all he has right now. So, I mean, if you're Marcelo, you're looking for something that you can drive. But you don't want to, again, you don't want to hit a pitcher's pitch here on 3-1.
That ball is going to be up, out of the zone. They're going to walk Aguirre. So big AB there by Marcelo Aguirre, puts him on base and brings up Cody Moore, gives Cody Moore a little bit of something on the base pass. Yeah, and pinch running is Connor Flynn. Connor Flynn made a big-time base running decision yesterday to put the Blue Jays up by 2 runs. So he's back in the ballgame. Not Curtis running, pinch running for Marcelo down there at first base. Connor out of Colorado.
How aggressive do you think?
Oh, so aggressive. I mean, there's no reason not to. Up 7 runs, 1 out. You see anything up in the zone, you're trying to put a barrel on it.
Maybe Connor goes here?
Maybe not first pitch. Letting Cody get a big swing.
Before he starts, he moves that back foot. So if you're Flynn, you want to see that back foot moving.
Yeah.
You can take off.
Cody Moore at first. Pitching coach going to come out for the Swedes. Moore at first. Pitching coach going to come out for the Swedes. Or a home run here,
Yeah.
my guess.
You know, something hard hit.
And the pitch. Something hard hit, but that turns into be Idon's elbow.
Yeah.
So that puts Idon Martinez on base and loads the bases for the Blue Jays with 1 out here. And coming up for the Blue Jays is number 18, senior leader Micah Dvorak.
That's Idon's second hit by pitch this game.
Nice.
So.
Let me think on that. Moneyball's up there, so is Sandlot. I really like the rookie.
Rookie's good. The rookie's good.
I'm a big Dennis Quaid. Dennis Quaid guy. David Spade. Not Davis. And that ball ripped into left field for the base hit. And might be enough for Cody Moore to score. And they're going to send Cody. The ball's coming. Cody's got to run. There's going to be no play there. Cody with the speed finds a way to score. So big time piece and double RBI stake from Micah Dvorak there. Idon stays at second base. So the Blue Jays are going to be up 12-3 now with runners on first and second. Look at this, perfectly placed.
It's just a great piece of hitting.
Making that left fielder have to run. That's how we're able to send Cody there. If that, if the left fielder would have been a little more straight up, he would have been able to get in front of that ball, and we wouldn't have been able to send Cody. So big time base running and big time piece there by Micah.
Yeah, and being able to you don't want to pull that ball there. You want to take that to the opposite field, and Micah had a great piece of hitting there.
Right. And I feel like that's when Micah's really doing good. Like, yeah, he can always pull the ball, but that's instinct. When he's really staying on a pitch, he's left center, left field, and that's when you can know he's on and being a good hitter.
For sure.
Now batting for the Blue Jays is number 33, Cole Schieffer. Cole Schieffer out of Mays, Kansas. Up to bat now with 1 out, runners on first and second. Gonzalez comes set, high leg kick and the delivery, and that's going to be down and away for ball 1. The count is 1-1. 1-1-1.
I think my favorite baseball movie is Field of Dreams.
Yeah, it's a really good one.
That's a good one.
I mean, Kevin Costner. I'm a big Yellowstone guy. Kevin Costner is one of my favorite actors. Another one of my favorite baseball movies. After that swing and miss right there makes it 1-2. really like bench warmers.
Bench warmers.
It's just a good laugh. There's a ton of one-liners. I think it's such a great movie.
Is it a baseball movie though?
Bench warmers?
Yeah.
Is it a dude?
It's
take
a
that.
baseball movie, but it's not baseball based.
How's it not baseball based?
I think it's not the baseball movie that you're looking for, and I'm looking for. It's a funny movie.
So it's not a baseball movie.
I just think
you need to take that back.
There's better movies,
Definitely.
Better baseball
movies.
movies.
That's okay.
That has David Spade in it, right?
It does have David Spade.
Maybe that's why you.
Yeah, maybe. But nonetheless, it's one of my favorite comedy movies.
There you go. I think it's not necessarily. It is a baseball movie, but it's more of a comedy movie than it is like The Rookie.
But the plot is a baseball movie.
Yeah, that's fair. After that fly out to right field, brings up 2 outs. Mikey Acosta, after getting pinch hit for.
Yeah. 2 outs here. Idon with a big lead at second. High leg kick and the pitch. Big swing there by Mikey. Definitely ready to hit. So Mikey trying to do damage on that swing. Blue Jays need one more run here, and they need to go hold them out on defense, and they'd be the run run. So this is a big AB right here to, like you said, save that pitching here to have against Oakwood tomorrow.
Yeah, I think it's just as important to get more than just one more run across. Anyways,
He's got documentation.
I am 12.
Shout out to
Anyways,
Bryce Holloway. He's one of my RAs. Love the dude. Great guy. He can also swing the golf clubs pretty well. So, anyway, now batting is still Mikey Acosta looking to extend this inning. And the pitch. That's going to be up and away. Makes it a 2-1 count here with 2 outs.
you don't want to just put up one more run to get 13. You want to get more. You want to have that confidence in your offense going past this game and just really being able to dominate this game for sure.
Yeah, for sure. One run would be cool. But just, in that same trying to run rule, it'd be nice to be up 12 or 13 instead of 10 because then you have some runs to give as well. So Mikey up in the count here, 3-1. Still looking to put a big swing here, hunting that fastball or something up to send to right field. Gonzalez high leg kick and the pitch. Going to be up for ball 4, putting Mikey on base. So big AB there by Mikey Acosta. Loading the bases here for the Blue Jays. And the Swedes are double barrel action in the pen. Can't really tell the numbers. That's going to have to be Apple. I don't have quite the eyesight.
Looks like number 37. There's number 37 on the Bethany roster.
It's their secret weapon.
Yeah.
So Sergio's job here is strictly just to get the next guy up. That's all his job is here. That ball's going to be up and out of the zone. So anyway, anyhow, a walk here is just as good as a hit.
Yeah. You're just trying to get something going here. Sergio, known for his quality ABs.
Yeah.
Will he deliver another one? I think so.
And the pitch. Going to be up again. So after that pitch, Cardova is going to go talk to him. It looks like the coaches in the Swedes dugout are conversing amongst each other, saying what they should do, checking to see if the pitchers down there are ready to go. And by the looks of it, it looks like they still need a couple more pitches down there to get ready. So Cardova definitely with the quality visit there to buy them some time. Sergio up in the count 2-0 here. This is a big pitch.
Yeah. And, this sets the tone for the whole AB. If he's able to get a strike over, then you can change what you're looking for.
Right.
But if he gets down 3-0, one bad pitch, Sergio's going to take all the way 3-0.
Definitely.
So if he hits 3-0 and he just misses just by a little bit, and that one's missed by a lot.
By a lot of it there, so that makes it 3-0. And there's no doubt that Sergio's definitely full take mode here. Maybe even take mode if he throws a strike.
Yeah. And that's okay. As your 9-hole hitter, you're not the guy that needs to bring the power or anything like that. But being 3-0, you need to be patient, especially the way he's been throwing strikes.
He's going to be in there for a strike. So I really do think, because there's a lot of good to this. Even if he does take it here and it is a strike, then the runners are in motion next pitch too.
Yeah.
So I would definitely be take mode as well on this pitch. And that is going to be a base hit.
gonna get-
And that's down into left field. Big time by Sergio. And the runners go. Big time there. And he's still going. Going to stop him. Balls is at shortstop. So big piece there. Sergio Gutierrez. I mean, dude, just ready to rip. 3-1, you know.
He found his pitch. You know?
Yeah.
He's a selective hitter, but he found his pitch and delivered.
Right.
And now we're up 11.
Hot and ready. Little Caesars, shout out to the free delivery. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. Or actually, it's Sergio Gutierrez at second base with the biggest AB of the ball game. Makes it 14-3, runners on second and third, and the Swedes are going to make a pitching change here, and we'll be back after this short break.
Legendary like my birthplace. It's my time like my birthday. Born ready in the first place. It's a marathon. Run your race. Don't stop. Keep going. I'm up early. Don't sleep on them. I'm living out my dreams and my legacy for the life of me. No. I came in to leave a legacy. No one can change my destiny. I'm standing up for the world to see. And I came to leave a legacy.
On the bump for the Swedes is number 36, Nick Flores. He is a senior from Dallas, Texas, transfer from Frank Phillips Community College. This is his first appearance of the year. So we'll see. You know, the Swedes are just trying to limit the damage here. Trying to find any way they can get out of this, for sure.
Yeah, and that, I mean, speaking on that last debut by Sergio, just big time him being able to step up to the plate there, be a leader, not let the moment be too big for him, understanding the situation and being able to put just a base hit on the ball. Ends up at second base, second and third for the Blue Jays, and it puts us, you know, up 11 here. So big AB there by Sergio Gutierrez.
And he was able to get it to the top of the order too.
Right.
So being able to flip the order and drive into a couple runs is massive for that 9-hole.
Yeah, now Cohen's has an opportunity here. Going to be hitting righty against number 36 down there. And, you know, these 2 runs on base right now are going to be huge as well.
You know, as many runs as you can get for that 7th inning gives you breathing room. It's having that with that run rule. It's kind of like a save opportunity. You don't want to get under that 10 run and play some more innings.
Yeah. So, yeah. Comes set. Sergio, decent lead at second. And the pitch. Going to be up and out of the zone for ball 1. There is a bag open, so they're still going to try to make some pitches here, not just flip over a cookie.
But you also don't want to just walk a guy just based on, you know, Garen's up on deck. So you don't want to just walk a guy, bases loaded, give Garen bases loaded.
Right. Yeah, so they are probably going to come right at Cohen's here, try to get him to run into an out. That pitch did make it 2-0 here. So 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. That pitch is going to be fouled. Good rip there by Cohen's.
Just triggered a little late there. You know, it's the same what happened with Juan. You know, they beat him just a little bit with that fastball. They threw a couple off-speed pitches first, and now he saw that fastball. Now he will be ready for it.
Swedes do come set here. And the pitch. It's going to be out of the zone, but nothing happening here. Doesn't get too far away from Cardova. So it makes it a 3-1 count here. And you know Plummer's licking his lips on deck right now, just ready to rock. So, you know, has the Swedes right here, I would not want to get to Plummer.
No, and you don't want to make a mistake to Cummins either. He can hit a ball far too.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And that pitch is grounded out to Bones. Bones is going to get off him. Cohen's running, and he's got all that is going to score a run. That's going to be an error on Bones, but Bones has made every single play. So that's going to happen to anyone out there. Just it tends to happen at the wrong time.
Yeah, but also I think that's a testament to Zayd's speed.
Yeah.
Or not Zayd. Isaiah Cohen's speed. Bones knew his speed out there, and he looked like he was going a little fast there.
Yeah.
And
definitely. I mean, look, like Cohen's out of the box.
Rolling. He's running hard.
Going. Bones is like, I got to get rid of it.
And then he fumbles it once, and he's it just kind of goes on itself. And actually, pinch hitting is Chris Siege.
Wow.
So Plummer not actually hitting. Chris Siege is getting in there for an AB here.
Yeah, and that's going to be outside, and it's awesome to see Siege come up to bat here. I mean, Siege does so much dirty work for the Jays.
For sure.
Big, and he's an upperclassman. He's a big leader for this team, and he's like the unsung hero. So it's awesome that he gets to get out here, and everyone in the dugouts want him to come through.
For sure.
And that's going to be in there for strike one. Makes it a 1-1 count here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Blue Jays have tacked on 5 runs here, looking to add a few more.
Yeah.
I think this is the perfect matchup for Siege, too.
Yeah, a little lefty action.
Yeah, just to find a way to be successful here. Everyone knows he deserves it. Takes a look at first, comes set, and the pitch. That pitch is going to be in there for strike 2.
Now you're just trying to find any way that you can get on base. Stay short, drive the ball opposite field, drive and run.
Good lead by Cohen's. Not going to go anywhere. Siege is going to get the good take there for ball 2. 2-2 count here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. So Swede's just hoping to get out of it here. Siege not going to let that happen, it looks like.
I'm going to get AB here for sure.
And the pitch. That's going to be away.
So Cohen's will be on the move here. Sergio better not run.
Right. You never know.
But Isaiah will definitely be on the move here. Some of the gap could definitely score him. He's probably the Blue Jays' best base runner.
Siege needs to be ready to hit here. And the pitch. Going to be fouled away. Big rip there by Siege.
Looking into the 7th pitch of this at-bat.
Yeah, big AB here by Siege. Looking to win another pitch here. Swede's lefty comes set. Takes a look at first. Delivers the pitch. And that's going to be outside for ball 4. Big AB there by Chris Siege for the Blue Jays. Finds a way to first base and gets a courtesy runner. And Mateo Martinez in for the Blue Jays here. And who does that get up with the bases loaded? Tell him,
Marcelo.
Apple.
This is not the guy you want up bases loaded.
Right.
If you're Bethany. For Tabor, this is awesome.
Right.
Top 10 in the country in home runs.
Yeah.
Probably up there in RBIs, but he's a guy that you want up with runners in scoring position.
And that pitch is going to be a little way. And as a pitcher right here, you're scared to throw a gear in a strike.
No, you don't want to throw him a cookie, that's for sure. And being able to get him leaning or off balance is probably the key here.
Right. Because Aguirre is looking to do one thing here.
And he's trying to hit a ball 4. Hit it over the tennis court.
Ooh, and he just misses that one.
That was the swing there.
Did you hear that? And that ball's off the water tower. So that makes it a 1-1 count here. Bases loaded for the Blue Jays. Comes set. Delivers the pitch. That's going to be low and away. So decently easy take there for Marcelo. Now he finds himself in a hitter's count. I'm pulling my yard card.
Oh, really?
Yep. Oh.
Hits it hard. Just foul.
Yeah, just foul. Just down the line. Coach Jones jumping out of the way.
He's scared.
He's scared. He's not like his little brother. His little brother's tough as nails. Would have put a glove or palm on that, whatever he had to do. Just not jumping out of the way like that.
You think Jet's catching that?
Oh, Jet's catching that. Benny's catching that.
Oh, really?
Shout out my nephews. 2-2 count. And the pitch. That's going to be low for ball 3. So runners will be in motion here with a full count and 2 outs. Shakes off some pitches, does come set. Delivers the pitch. And that ball's ripped to left field. Back it goes. And it's going to be a long foul ball. I'm not going to say what I said yesterday.
No.
Okay?
Yeah.
So if you guys, any of the viewers right now that heard that yesterday,
It's not. It doesn't. It doesn't.
bring it out.
It doesn't apply to Marcelo.
It does not apply to Marcelo Aguirre.
Because Marcelo is going to stay short, try to drive a ball to the opposite field. You know, because that's the great approach here.
Aren't you Marcelo's hitting coach?
Yeah, I am.
That's what I heard.
I'm also his pitching coach too. So
Because you're a two-way yourself, right? And the pitch. That ball's going to be ripped to third base. He's going to find a way to get it out, or he's going to go across, and he's going to be safe. Doesn't get on first base, so miscommunication there. Third baseman thought he was going to be able to go for the tag. First baseman starts running in, and then he misses the tag at third, as you see here.
Just watch here.
Third baseman
watch the third baseman,
goes for the tag, misses it.
and then the first baseman's running off the bag, and he just can't find his footing.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, you know, another big run, like we were saying, there for, you know, Marcelo able to get that in, and I get my yard card back because you got on base, right?
It's true. I mean, it wasn't pretty.
Do I put it on again?
Do you?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. I'm going to put it on Cody Moore here. Here's your yard card and the pitch.
Ooh, big swing. I mean, he was trying to take that over the tennis courts there.
Yeah. And Flores on the bump, throwing to Cody Moore here. They actually grew up together, played baseball since him and Cody Moore have played baseball together since they've been about 10 years old. So this is an awesome matchup. You see Cody smiling.
It's personal.
Yeah, you see Flores smiling, but behind those smiles, neither one of them want to give in to each other.
And that's the fun thing about college baseball.
Yeah.
You know, you grew up with these guys, and then you get to face them. So it's just fun.
That pitch going to be ripped up the middle. Cody Moore, big time there, and Mateo going to round third and come home. So Cody Moore with a double RBI stake, base hit up the middle there, is going to tack on 2 more runs here for the Blue Jay offense. And I do get my yard card back.
You do. You're just going to keep pulling it?
I don't know. I'm feeling like I should.
You know,
I mean, I get it back tomorrow.
Exactly. It looks like Barron's is coming up to plate.
Oh, dude. Braden Barron's out of Pratt, Kansas. I'm familiar with Pratt, Kansas myself. 2-year Pratt Beaver veteran.
Go Beavs.
Go Beavs. And you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to pull the yard card on the freshman.
Okay, I like it.
So Braden Barron's at the plate here.
Got the save in the second game yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, he's a very good hitter too.
He's one of those guys that you just say he can do it all.
Yeah, I mean, he could be. Don't want to put this expectation, but he could be the next Marcelo for this team.
Yeah.
Where he can go out there and shove, and then go play a corner or middle infield.
Right.
You know.
That's going to be low and away from Barron's there. So Flores struggling to find the zone early on here against Barron's. So Barron's has the 1-0 count, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Aguirre at second, Moore at first. Killer speed on the base paths. And here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for strike 1, so it's a 1-1 count. So Flores did find it and was able to throw a big-time strike there. So scores 18-3. Blue Jays up 15. And the pitch. That ball's ripped to center field. And it's back. And it goes. And it's gone. And I told you, I pulled my yard card on the freshman. And what do you see? Kiss it goodbye. Home run. 3-run shot there for the freshman, number 39, Braden Barron's. And what do we say? He can do it all.
I mean, that was just a great way to. He approached that at bat. You know, he wasn't trying to pull it, trying to go too crazy with it. He stayed back and drove it to right field.
Wow. Yeah, that's just so awesome to see, you know, and a guy like that being in the program, being a true freshman.
Yeah.
It just, you know, it gives hope for the future
For sure.
of this program. great to see. You hear the guys in the dugout down there, how much they love that guy, how much hard work he puts in. I mean, he's a freshman, but all those guys down there definitely see him as a leader. Yeah. So awesome to see Braden Behrens just hit a pump over center field.
Yeah.
That pitch in there for strike one against Dvorak.
You know, they're just going to let Flores just ride this one out.
Yeah.
Don't want to waste too many pitching on it. I don't know who they play next, but they will have a midweek this week.
The pitch. That's going to might be in the perfect spot. Right fielder coming in. He's going to make a play there to end the inning for the Blue Jays. So, you know, after that long inning, the Blue Jays do put up 11 runs, making it a 21-3 game. And so, you know, like we were saying, you need a little more than just 10. We got up. Can you do quick math real quick?
That's 18.
That's 18 runs. So
we will be coming back out.
We will be back after this short break. Yeah, we can stay. Oh, yeah. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We're going to go ahead and stay here. I mean, after that big inning, Caleb, how do we feel about going into tomorrow?
I feel like there's just a whole other confidence. I mean, you know, you can just look at here. You can see that the Blue Jays have dominated Bethany in the whole entire thing. We've won countless games. I can't remember the last time we've lost to Bethany.
Yeah.
So it just shows the consistency that Coach Stanford's had.
Yeah. And
some of those young players or bench pieces that we've had just come through right there. Behrens with the 3-run home run.
Yeah.
Siegler with the big walk. And now you have Boozman over there at third base.
Right.
Souza dominating out on the bump.
Yeah.
Boozman. I think that's the only change other than Siegler behind the plate.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this gives the confidence. I think this is what Skip was looking for.
Yeah.
The rest of this series, this last game, because you know he's not happy with the 2-run and 3-run victories.
Yeah, no, and I mean, I'll play the devil's advocate here. I mean, Bethany, you know, they put together some two good games yesterday.
For sure.
They're a good ball club.
Yeah, they are.
You know, Tabor Blue Jays offense definitely showed up today. Good start by Evan Lee coming in and shutting down the momentum. But the Bethany Swedes, they're going to beat some teams this year. So I've been super impressed just with the pitching that they've shown, the defense that they're able to play. A lot of their guys in the lineup are good hitters, so they're going to be just fine. But that ball ripped into left field, going to be right at Micah.
It's a bad read.
Bad read there. Going to get by him. Going to let 24 get to second base. So not sure what happened there.
And sometimes those line drives are kind of hard to read because they're staying at that same level.
Right.
But sometimes you can't tell if they're in or not. But Micah's a veteran guy. You don't see him make that mistake very often.
Right. And, I mean, he was coming in at first, then he stopped, then he coming in again. So, you know, his eyes are bouncing while he's doing that. And the ball definitely just laced at you. It's probably knuckling a little bit. Just a tough read. So now batting's Barker. Barker's going to get that on the outside half of the plate for strike one. Lee Souza making a good pitch there. Souza comes set. Not a big lead at second base. Delivers the pitch, and that's going to be in there for strike two. Does get away with one there. That seemed to be the pitch that Barker has shown that he can rip a long way. So getting that pitch by him does put Lee in a good spot here.
Good pitch.
Going to get him on the swing away for strike three. So big out. Way to get that out there, Lee. Big time out there by Lee Souza.
And if you're Lee right now, you can afford to leave some stuff over the plate. You just want to get out of this.
Right.
You know. Just a nasty curveball there for ball one.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, if you're Lee, you can afford to leave stuff over the middle. You've got 8 runs to work with.
Right.
You're just trying to find a way to get out of this game.
Yeah, letting your defense work here. There's going to be a tweener. Tough to Mikey. Mikey's going to have to come in, but he's going to get up. No, it's in the sun. So not going to be able to come up with it. So it's going to be down for a hit.
And that's 2 errors on the Blue Jay outfield. You don't see that very often from this team.
Yeah. And unfortunately, the sun cannot be used as an excuse. It's been there for about 1 billion years. So got to find a way to block that sun. But it's not easy.
No,
that
it's
being said.
tough. It's
Yeah.
tough, especially right now about 3 o'clock. It's right there.
Right.
Starting to go down a little bit.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Right
up
behind.
for the ball.
Right behind the where the hitters are.
Right.
So, as the day gets later, as the later games happen, that's when it's tough for the outfielders because when that sun's right behind the pitcher, they can't see the ball at all. Counts 2-0 to Figuera, who's 1 for 3 today.
That's going to be ripped. And that one in the air to right field, looking like it's deep enough to go, and it's going to be gone. Home run, 3-run shot there for the Swedes. To make it 21-6. It's a big swing there by Figuera. Puts the Swedes back on the board. So Blue Jays still up 15.
I mean, nothing hurt.
No, you can afford. That's why it's okay to be aggressive and attack right here.
The only thing hurts the RA a little bit. But, you're not worried about that. You're just trying to win ball game.
Right. That's going to be in there for strike 1 against Cardova. So that pitch makes it an 0-1 count here. And the pitch going to be in there for strike 2. So Lee really can go to anything here. I say flip your curveball.
Yeah, try to get it down in the zone, make him chase. Try to get strike 3 swinging here.
And the pitch.
Or just strike 3 looking.
Yeah, good pitch there by Lee. Especially after that 3-run pump, you never know. Like we said, I mean, even 18 runs might not be enough sometimes. So able to get that second out there is huge for the junior, number 21, Lee Souza. So now stepping up to the plate is Rivera, the 9-hole for the Swedes. Lee delivers the pitch. That's going to be down low for a ball.
Who's your favorite player on the Blue Jays?
Don't do that to me, Caleb. Can I say Caleb Apple?
You can. Let's.
So I can say Caleb Apple.
Yeah, but you're not going to. But who on the field right
Yeah.
now? Who's your favorite player?
It's got to be one of the guys that came in here when I was a GA, and that dwindles it down quite a bit.
Yeah, you're like 4 or 5 guys.
Yeah. It's hard not to say Cody Moore.
Yeah.
Him just being a first baseman, I've been able to, really get to know him. I love Cody Moore. So anyway, with that pitch, we find a way to win, and we do sweep the Bethany Swedes. So a big-time performance there by the Blue Jays, finding a way to come out and win a ball game, win Game 3 of the series, and finish off the sweep of the Swedes. And that will bring us to tomorrow. We have a big-time KCAC matchup against Oakwood, and like we were talking about, Oakwood is going to be a big game tomorrow.
And it's not just this. I mean, this whole series against Oakwood is midweek series because you only play one game this week and then you play another week.
Yeah.
It's really pivotal to get this first game because you get 2 games at home and 1 on the road against Oakwood. So having this sweep gives you a little bit of that wiggle room, but you also need to catch up to Oakwood.
Yeah, and just coming off of that tough York series last weekend, just some things didn't go our way, so it just magnified a lot of things. So now coming out, being able to get those 2 big wins yesterday and then just putting on that offensive onslaught today is definitely going to build that momentum into tomorrow.
Yeah, and, I think being able to come out, not being satisfied with only just 2 games, going out and getting that sweep, jumping on them early, getting 6 in the first is huge.
Yeah. Yeah, so, thank you guys. Thank you guys for joining me and Caleb Apple for today. This has been a presentation of Tabor College. All games produced for the Tabor College Blue Jay Network are streaming live and archived on the Tabor Webcast YouTube channel and the KCAC Network. For Caleb Apple, and I'm Josh Jones saying so long from Hillsboro, where the final score for today was 21-6.
Roll Jays.
Roll Jays, baby.